Yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat, baby. Step on that like button, share it live. Let them know where we at. You see the title, chat. Carolina Panthers road to the playoffs. Yeah, let's get into it today, chat. Double tap it. Share it live. Let them know where we at. Oh, yeah. Shout out SC. Panther Boy 803. Block G in the building. Jared Allen say good morning, man. We lit. Hell, I've been started today already. Shout out Quante, Hoopla TV in the chat. What up with you? You already know. Shout out Eric Sanchez in the chat. You already know, my friend. Shout out Wallace the drummer. Donna B. How you feel this morning? D Cash. Mac the Great. I see you, homie. He say, what's good, Must win Sunday. Goddamn right. Goddamn right it is. I'll be in the bank. Yeah, I'll definitely be in the bank Sunday, chat. Make no mistake about that. Panther pausing on deck. And if y'all have yet to RSVP, please don't be looking for me. I'm telling you that now. Shout out E-Rock 336 in the chat. What's up with you? My G, I'm going to have to refund you if we don't get nobody locked in. I'm telling you that now. I told you we're going to refund that anyway. Shout out SC Panther Boy 803, D2 Kingpin, Derek Lynch. Shout out Domo Smith. Domo, I'm going to call you today. I got good news and I got bad news, my G. Shout out Domo Smith. I'm going to call you today. We got to talk behind scene. It ain't no bad news. Ain't no bad news. No, I'm just fucking with you. I just got to talk to you. Shout out Zip in the chat. What up with you, Major Keys? Panther Circle. Bill Collector locked in. Don Smith. Shout out Miss Douglas in the chat. Say good morning, Unc. I'm locked in. Trizzle. How you feel? He say, turn me up, Unc. Yeah, man, say less. Say it's my B-Day, 31. He say we lit all day, all day and all week. Man, happy birthday, E-Rock. Shout out my dog, E-Rock 336, man. Yeah, y'all hashtag E-Rock. Happy birthday, my G. Shout out Lazy Dave and this motherfucker. What up with you? You already know. Young Daz in the chat. Talk to me, chat. How y'all feeling this morning? Say, yeah. Carolina Panther road to the playoffs, chat. Yeah, it could be a rocky one. Now, I'm not finna tell y'all it's gonna be smooth sailing. Nah, hell no. Because I don't expect it to be. I don't expect our road to the playoffs not to have a roadblock, a boozing and losing set up some goddamn well. I don't. I expect this to be a difficult race to win the division, check. I don't think it's gonna be easy. He say, bet, bro, hit my phone. I got you. Say less. Say less. Say happy birthday, E-Rock. Big love to E-Rock, chat. Y'all show that man love, chat. This is, in fact, $10 Tuesday. Support the content and don't let SC Panther Boy 803 be the one doing it today. He kept the content going for about 7 hours yesterday, chat. Stop playing games. Don't let him be the only one. Shout out Mike Platt. Say Panthers. Man, shut your wet face ass up, Mike Platt. Shut your wet face ass. Double tap the screen. Let them know what we doing, man. Yeah, we got to hear shit like this nigga here talking. Mike Platt running his goddamn mouth. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, he run your mouth all you want, dog. That ain't gonna stop nothing. It ain't gonna change a goddamn thing. Say, can I block him? He said, I know you will. Okay. Nah, don't block him yet. Don't block Mike Platt. Yeah, man, don't block him yet. Say, SC, I hate on you. LOL. I appreciate it, family. Shout out my dog. Shout out everybody in here chat. The road to the playoffs goes through Tampa Bay and Seattle. Yeah. You can't forget about Seattle in this equation, chat. Yeah, I mean, back-to-back home games, then we go to Tampa. Chat, matter of fact, let's just get into some content. Double tap my screen, share it live if you new around here, chat. And again, if you've yet to RSVP, for the meet and greet in Charlotte this weekend coming up. Don't even. I might see you at the bank. I might not. But I can't guarantee that shit because I don't sit still, chat. We move around. We in, we out type shit. I'm going to enjoy the game. Yeah, I'll be there first to fourth quarter. Make no mistake about it. Say we need to turn the bank upside down this Sunday. We not taking no fucking prisoners Sunday, chat. If they a Buccaneer fan with their jersey on, they gonna hate they wore that bitch Sunday. They gonna hate they wore that goddamn jersey Sunday. Shout out Curtis Patrick in the chat. Yes, indeed. Perk K, what's poppin'? Yeah, I'm about to twist me a Green Day, chat. That's what time it is with me. Double tap the screen. Shut it live. Yeah, he said you can't afford to block me. Shit, you ain't no member or mod, Mike Platt. You can get blocked. Fuck you mean he can't afford to block you? Come on, Mike Platt. Yeah, you ain't paid no money around here like that now. Don't be talking like you can't be touched now. You know I fuck with you now, but yeah, keep on. One of these moderators will curb your motherfucking ass. Yeah, these moderators will curb your ass. Yeah. You talking about you can't afford to block me. SC Panther Boy, if he say, hey, look, SC Panther Boy is a fucking sponsor around here. Mike Platt. I think you might want to reconsider your words, man. Say don't waste your bread. Man, if he wants you gone, goddammit. Shut up, Mike Platt. Calm down. With your no wrench having ass, nigga. A wrench over here is $250. You ain't got it. Mike Platt, you might want to calm down. Chill out with your bare fan ass, nigga. You hear me? You know we love you over here. Hey, Mike, just make sure you have your Cracker Jack eating ass in Charlotte next year when we play Chicago. Just make sure you're here, sir. I'm going to turn you the fuck up, Mike Platt. I promise you that. I promise you I'm going to turn you up next season. Pull up on us, man. Shout out big head ass Mike Platt. Hey, fuck around, get blocked there. Yeah, he say, I'm going to let him live, Unky. He say, I want y'all in the playoffs this year. It might, hey, man. Hey, it might just happen for your quarterback, your quarter water drinking ass. It might just happen for you, thug. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Big time driver say Bryce Young is playing elite football. Bryce is playing good football. Goddamn, where did the elite shit come from? See, there y'all go. He's playing good football. Please miss me with that elite shit, sir. Nah, let's not say Bryce is playing elite football. Yeah, you just going past everything. He playing good fucking football right now. I look, playing so much good football, I wish he would have threw the ball at least 10 more times Sunday. At least 10 more times. Yeah, he say, we just got in here. Where the fuck you been? Yeah, I'm finally getting over this sinus shit. Boy, that shit take 2 weeks to come off your ass. Oh, yeah, a good week and a half. Double tap the screen, chat. Share it live. Let's get into some content. Double tap the screen, chat. Let's see what CBS got to say about the playoff push. The road to the playoffs for the Panthers.
Who wants the South? Maybe we'll find out Sunday as we welcome in Brian McFadden and Emory Hunt. Well, both the Panthers and the Bucks come in with an identical 7-7 record entering Week 16. But guys, who really has the edge in this NFC South showdown? And I want to begin at the quarterback position. Baker, Bryce, B-Mac, who's your pick?
Ooh, I'm taking Shake and Bake Baker Mayfield. Now, oddly enough, it's safe to say Baker hasn't been performing up to that MVP caliber that we saw in the month of September and October.
Bryce is better than Baker. Right now, Bryce is outplaying Baker.
But I still like him in this matchup because of the guys he's throwing the football to. And I understand we will attack the pass-catching segment in a minute. But when you talk about Baker Mayfield and knowing how desperate he has to be, knowing how desperate their team has to be, Bryce Young has performed great. He's performed mightily throughout this season, but I'm going to side with Baker Mayfield and give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the edge.
Yeah, Bryce Young has done a great job, gotten better every season, right? And in every statistical category, has these guys on the precipice of the playoffs, the postseason, perhaps winning a division. But Baker Mayfield's been there, done that, got the T-shirt. I like the way Baker is playing. Early in the season, I was like, he's my MVP. That was like week 6, and then things kind of happened. And now we have week whatever this is. And so at the end of the year, I think Baker's going to have it, get it done. So I like him right now.
Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree with these CBS analysts with these funny ass Carlton Banks suits on and shit? Do y'all agree with them? They say Tampa got the edge at quarterback, chat. Do we agree? Are we all in agreement that Tampa has the edge when it comes to the quarterback position? I'm saying Bryce is playing better than Baker right now. That's what I'm saying, right? Like right now, Bryce is better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, chat. Talk to me. Y'all let me know. Yeah. How y'all feel about it? Does the Tampa Bay Bucks have the edge at quarterback? He say, yes, I agree. You a Tampa Bay fan. Of course you gonna agree, motherfucker. Today, hey, this week is y'all week, son of a bitches. Yeah, we are, in fact, behind enemy lines, chat. Make no mistake about that. Fuck the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get back to it.
Playing, consistently, in my opinion.
And we're looking at right now, fellas, not what necessarily has happened in the past, but rolling into week 16, liking what we're seeing out of Baker. But Emory, we got Bucky Irving. We look at Rachaad White leading the backfield for Tampa Bay. Rico Dowdle, though, fellas, I mean, he's been manning that backfield out there for Carolina. So who has the edge at the running back position?
So listen,
this was tough.
In the last 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, let's just say the last 4 weeks, against the Rams, Baker had 41 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Against the Arizona Cardinals, Baker had 194, 1 touchdown. Against the New Orleans Saints, Baker had 122, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Then against the Atlanta Falcons, he had 277 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Over the last 4 weeks, Baker has 600 yards, 650 yards for 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Bryce got over 900 yards, over almost 1,000 yards in the last 4 games. Close to 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Let's get back to it.
This is close, right? You got Rico Dowdle, you have Chuba Hubbard, and you have a rookie, Trevor Etienne, who I'm a big fan of out of Georgia that can really go. You saw him handle special teams duties. And if we harken back to when they had that 2-headed monster back in the day with Jonathan Stewart,
D'Angelo Williams,
and Fozzie Whitaker, my guy, former University of Texas running back. So I'm going to go Carolina. I like the way this group has handled both the passing game, the running game, and what they're doing now in the return game. Give me those guys. This may be surprise some people. It's close, but I like Carolina.
It's close, but it shouldn't be that big of a surprise because when you talk about the running backs and how they run the football, I'm right there with Emory. I'm siding with Carolina. They essentially got 2 RB1s, but they run the football. The willingness to run the football has really helped the production with Chuba when he's been healthy. And the same can be said for Rico Dowdle, who's on the cusp of surpassing 1,000 yards on the ground. Remember, he was supposed to be the backup to Chuba, but because of an injury, he stepped into the lineup and he never got out because he was outstanding, taking advantage of those set opportunities. And like I said, it's the willingness to run the football. Tampa, they've been inconsistent in running the football, and a lot of that has to do with the inability to open up running lanes with all the injuries they've been dealing with on the offensive line.
I will say this too, Kiana, when we talk about just pure running the football, all of these guys can run, but it's a situational stuff that we see.
How y'all feel about that? Shout out my Panther fans. Do you agree with the CBS analysts saying that the Panthers got the edge at the running back position? Yes or no? Are we stronger running the football than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Shout out Mr. Wiggles. Say, yes, Stephen Bailey, Mike Jack has been playing better than JC for the. Hey, talk to him. Talk to him. Shout out Cali Blue. Say he agreed. Damn, Cali, you ain't a member over this motherfucker, and I let you on my panel yesterday. You ain't got no membership. Hey, Jack, y'all mark that down. Cali Blue ain't no motherfucking member. The hell going on? Yeah, Cali, yeah, I got you. Shout out my dog, Cali Blue. Buck Crazy putting that 3-month membership on. Say, in fact, he say in order for the Panthers to go to the playoffs, they had to go through former teammates, Sam and Baker. So fucking what? So fucking what, Buck Crazy? Shout out Kendall Sherrill in the chat. He said, yeah, run, Rico. Yeah, run, Rico, run. Shout out Donna B. Yeah, Donna B, man, ain't even got a membership on. Let's get back to the content.
Dottle, that's just been outstanding. Like knowing how to, you saw the clip of him talking with the OC saying, hey, call this play. They're playing this coverage. And then when they call it, it was going to be potentially the walk-off touchdown that he scored. But we saw that game. So again, the fact that they are playing above the X's and O's, give me the Panthers.
Okay, that's fair. I think my fantasy team is leaning more so towards Tampa Bay, but nonetheless, I'm excited once we get 2 more topics down. But let's take this one at a time. She laid out.
What kind of fantasy player you got?
I got Bucky Irvin. No,
that's why she led with Bucky.
Hey, let's move on. Let's talk about these past games.
We're going to shut Bucky Irvin black ass down. Bucky ain't 100%. Shout out Todd Fitz. Say, I agree. Keep it on the ground. Bucks can't stop it. They can't, Todd.
Fellas, I want to stick with the playmakers on offense. B-Mac, who has the edge in this matchup?
Oh, man, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah. They got so many options. And now, guess what? They're finally healthy. We saw a glimpse of what this pass-catching crew could do against the Atlanta Falcons. Even though it came in the loss, they put up some nice numbers, led by Mike Evans, the future first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. He's healthy. We know what he does. What about Emeka Egbuka? He's been the wide receiver 1 because of the injuries, and he stood up in the paint, and he's delivered. Now Chris Godwin is back as well. What about Jalen McMillan? Now he's back. So we saw what they did in the first opportunity coming off the sideline against the Atlanta Falcons. This is a second game, so Jalen McMillan will be more acclimated to the offense. The same can be said for Mike Evans. They will have their football legs under them. So I love this matchup because they have so many quality options to pick and choose from. It's like going into your garage and you got a 5-car garage and you got 5 cars to choose from. You got the Rover.
Chad, y'all agree? Y'all agree that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got better pass catchers? Do y'all agree that they got better pass catchers? So they got Mike Evans, who's aged and old, Chris Godwin, who's injury prone. They got the young nigga Jalen McMillan. They got Tez Johnson. They got a good wide receiving core. They also got Emeka Egbuka. They got a good wide receiving core, chat. They really do. Say, yep, Ted been dropping shit this season. Let's get back to it. Shout out Todd Finch. Don't let him be the only one lighting the screen up, chat, on this $10 Tuesday. Stop playing games. Shout out Cali Blue putting that goddamn membership on. I see you, Thug. He's saying they more consistent. We talking about the Tampa Bay Bucks wide receiving core. Say that there. Let's get back to it.
You got the Lambo, you got the Benz. Pick and choose. It depends on the weather, which one you want to drive. And that's the luxury that Baker Mayfield has in terms of throwing the football. Give me Tampa.
Nice little luxury right there.
How about you? So I'm saying, like
who don't want those options, right? We all want those options.
As a 5-bike garage, you know what I'm saying? Like that. BMX. Like, I agree with you, man. And if Cade Otton was healthy, that even enhances their options at the pass catchers. They got depth. And all of those guys you mentioned so eloquently, they score touchdowns. So these are guys that are game breakers. So I can't even front. I don't even have a joke for you guys, but it's the Bucks pass catchers for real.
I think that's just a fair assessment of what we've seen. And then you guys talk about Buka, who is a rookie who is having a fantastic year, looking to follow up on that here in this divisional matchup. But I said this earlier, I want to go back to this old line topic right here because we talked about this running back group and how what they've been.
He say if the Panthers stop the Rams, they can stop Tampa Bay. That's a motherfucking fact. Yeah, that's a fact, Todd.
Been able to do, even being able to talk to the coaches and get more production done. So, Emory, when we're looking at both of these old lines, are we sticking with Carolina here, or do you like more what you're seeing out of Tampa Bay?
I love what I'm seeing out of Tampa Bay, but I'm going with Carolina. And here's why. This is an offensive line that is doing a great job without Robert Hunt from the University of Louisiana, who just produce offensive linemen, right? Then they're doing it without other talented guys. Chandler Zavala is a guy that they was counting on to be a starter. So they don't have him. But you look at what Aquanu has done. You look at what these guys have done around him. Damian Lewis, who came in from the Seattle Seahawks, they have really spearheaded this offense because you can't run the ball if you don't have a good offensive line. And even though they're banged up in terms of missing some of their frontline starters who they had coming into the season, this offensive line has picked up right where they left off. So communicate the Panthers.
It's the Panthers for me because you talked about the injuries. Because Tampa, offensive line-wise, they've been dealing with injuries as well. And we've seen that impact the running game. It hasn't really impacted the running game in Charlotte because the backups have stepped in and they've performed like starters. Over the year, on the ground, over 1,700 yards they have provided for the ball carriers, averaging over 4 yards per carry, 4.4 to be exact. That's winning football. And like I said earlier, the willingness to run the football tells me they trust whoever has been lining up on the offensive line to do what they're supposed to do. And they've done a really good job in protecting their young quarterback in Bryce Young. So quiet as kept, they have been the unsung heroes for their offense when you look at all the production that we've raved about from the Carolina Panthers.
And we saw the Falcons kind of dig in the Bucks, you know what, on that offensive line last week. Falcons D-line was having their way.
That's
with
fair.
that Bucks O-line.
That's fair. I think it's invaluable, especially what you mentioned, B-Mac, when you are without some of your starters and your backups come into play and
Still
there is
living up.
no drop-off. Invaluable right there, what they've got going on in Carolina. But meanwhile, B-Mac, let's head to your side of the ball. I want to look at this defensive front.
Do y'all agree with that? That the Carolina Panthers got the stronger O-line? Yes or no? So Chad, it's pretty much they got quarterbacks edge for the Tampa Bay. They got running backs edge for the Panthers. Wide receivers for Tampa Bay. O-line on Carolina. Do y'all agree with that? Shout out to Rico for their 27-month membership. Say Merry Christmas to everybody. Same to you, Rico, man. Merry Christmas, Chad. Yeah, happy holidays. I will be doing a Christmas giveaway too, chat. Make no mistake about that. Shout out Ed Weezy. Y'all make sure y'all support the content, chat. Y'all light the screen up. Jump in their goddamn Cash App. Show their love. It's $10 Tuesday, chat. $10 Tuesdays. Let's get back to the content. Do we have a better O-line? Yes or no?
Seven, which side?
I say yes.
All right, it's been back and forth. This was a very, very tough one for me because both teams have had some issues when it comes to the front seven. But for this matchup, the edge, I got to go with Tampa.
Man.
I got to go with Big Vita Vea. He's the anchor for
Man, that nigga ain't doing shit.
Future Hall of Fame.
That nigga ain't doing shit. Big Vita Vea. That nigga ain't done shit all year.
Levante David, and their ability to put pressure on opposing quarterbacks with whoever, right, based on scheme or just winning the one-on-one matchups.
Yeah, Tampa Bay
I like
ain't
that element.
No goddamn sacks. The Panthers got a better defense than them. When it comes to sacks and pressure, the fuck you talking about?
Has been the one issue for Carolina, right? They're towards the bottom of the league in sacks, sacking quarterbacks. That's not a good stat. So when you talk about that issue, and that has been they've been better, Tampa, that is, in rushing the passer and sacking the quarterback. And like I said, Vita Vea is one of the best interior defensive line. I'm a big Derek Brown fan, by the way. I love what he's done. But when you talk about Vita Vea and the guys that are surrounding Vita Vea,
Derek Brown better than Vita Vea, hands down.
Got to go with Tampa Bay when it comes to the front seven.
Hassan Reddick in that front.
Reddick.
You have Yaya Diaby. He is a monster. So that's going to be a problem for...
They not playing, though. Them niggas ain't playing. The fuck?
This great offensive line for Carolina. But I'm with you, B-Mac. I like the front seven for Tampa. They do a good job of collapsing around the QB. They don't rush past the quarterback. They rush to, and they collapse, smother.
I don't know about that. Shout out Todd Finch. Say Baker is 1-6 at the Bank of America. Yeah, let them know, Todd.
Choke y'all like a python. I like the Bucks.
I'm very interested in one that we've been on one accord throughout this entire
I don't know what's going on.
discussion
I know what's
here.
going on.
But two, we are on two opposite sides when it comes to the O-line and the defensive front seven. I'm going to let this play out for a second, but I might have a follow-up there. But I want to wrap this up talking about the secondary. B-Mac, who are you giving the edge to here?
Well, I could just ask, because you're a San Francisco 49ers fan. And you remember what happened when Carolina played San Francisco, even though it was a loss. But they made life miserable for somebody. And they've been doing that throughout the entire season, led by J.C. Horn. Yes, I think he's a first-team All-Pro. Shouts out to J.C. Horn. He's been balling. But what about his partner in crime? Mike Jackson. He's been balling as well. I mean, when you talk about those two corners, they're ball aware. They attack Wilson like no other. So I love what they do in terms of taking Wilson away and giving it to their offense. And then in the safety side of things, Morig has been outstanding. You know, when we talk about tackling, and being a quality, reliable player in run support, not to mention sound and coverage as well. I mean, they've been playing really, really good football led by the two corners that I mentioned. So I got to go secondary with the Carolina Panthers.
Who J.C. Horn dad is?
Come on, man.
I'm just making sure, man. It's a temper check.
New Orleans Saints.
All right. Nah,
Joe Horn.
Just making sure.
Chill out, man.
I'm with him on the secondary.
Okay.
And what I love about the secondary, and I'm a big person on read and react. Read and react, drive on the ball. They do that extremely well. They see it, they're going to get it. They don't wait, they don't hesitate. Let's go get it. And they go get it, turn the ball over. We saw that against all the best quarterbacks this year. We've seen it against Stafford. We saw it against your San Francisco 49ers. But at the end of the day, this is a secondary that can get it done. I like the Panthers.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my original topic. We're on the same page, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It means that this certainly holds true when it comes to these position groups. But B-Mac, I do want to ask you, what's the matchup that you're looking forward to most?
It's the head coaching matchup.
Ooh.
Dave Canales, Todd Bowles.
Okay.
Because when you talk about this game, it's safe to say it's evenly matched. Two teams that know each other extremely well, even though this is the first time they will play against each other this season. They know each other extremely well. So these are the games you can't trick anyone. You just got to go out, line up, play football. But it's about the adjustments and which coach will decide to go for that fake punt in the critical moments. Which coach would decide to say, you know what, I'm going for two. You know what I mean? So these are the critical matchups. The game within the game, Dave Canales has done a phenomenal job currently with his team being in the position to win this division. And Todd Bowles has been the bully of the division, to say the least, when you talk about owning this NFC South crown. So that's the matchup that I'm watching. Okay. Dave Canales, Todd Bowles.
I will go with Bryce Young versus that defensive front seven of Tampa, because Bryce Young's athleticism and ability to escape the pocket and create second chance opportunities is going to be huge in this ball game. Anytime you face an aggressive style defense, an attack style defense, if you have a mobile quarterback, it's a problem. That's going to cause all kind of issues. So Bryce Young versus his front seven could be the difference in the ballgame.
All right, let's wrap this up really quick. I want to ask you guys your game picks in this one. B-Mac, take us first.
I got to go with Tampa Bay.
Okay.
I think they're the more desperate team because of how they lost this past Thursday night. And let's keep it real. When you talk about talent, I think they have a little more talent.
Yeah.
A little more talent, and they have more experience being in this positions. Being in this position they're currently sitting in, it's not necessarily a must-win, but there's a lot at stake. So
if he believes the Tampa Bay Bucks got a little more talent and a little more experience than the Carolina Panthers, Chet. The Carolina Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Bucks in Charlotte Sunday, Chet. I don't want to hear shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers saying that the Panthers ain't got no business. Yeah, this nigga, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay fucking here. Man, yeah, whatever, nigga. Let's go, Chet.
Tampa Bay for my game pick.
I'll go with the Bucks as well, because the initial desperation for Tampa is a little bit more severe. Now,
why? They done lost 5. They done lost 5 out of the last 6. What kind of desperation they got? The fuck you mean?
Last game of the season, who knows? But for this week, I go with Tampa.
I think you guys are cheating off each other's pages. We're all on one accord when it comes to this game, but I do think maybe we should add coaching on these lines. I think that'll be a nice little wrench.
Look, started 6-2, Chet, since 1-5. I mean, what y'all want me to say? They walk in the plank. Yeah, there the fucking there.
This one. Well, here's a look at how the Buccaneers have fared this season. They were 6-2 after 8 games, but guys, since then they've gone just 1-5. That also includes that loss, like B-Mac mentioned, this past Thursday night to the Falcons. They'll now turn their attention to a monster matchup with the Panthers on Sunday.
He said you literally just answered your own question. What question was that? What question did I answer? Shout out my dog T. Thompson. Yeah, y'all already know the vibes, chat. He say time is now. You goddamn right, chat. I'll be in the bank. I'll be in the bank Sunday. Say they been desperate for the past 6 weeks. Facts. That's a fucking fact, chat. I'll be at the bank Sunday. I ain't worried about shit. Yeah, y'all can be worried, not me. Not me. I got good faith in my fucking football team. I got good faith. Got good faith in my goddamn football team. Good faith. But what y'all thought? I got good faith. Shit, Chad. Yeah, I got good faith in this football team. Yeah. I still believe we a 10-win team, Chad. That ain't changed. That has not changed. Not a single bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Double tap your screen. Share it live for me.
Welcome to Panther Talk and Eashroff.
Stay right there, Checker. We gotta go. We gotta go to Panther Radio. Panther Talk Radio with Dave Canales. We gotta go Panther Talk Radio. Shout out Todd Finch, lighting that screen up, chat. Don't let him be the only one. Say Panthers by 3, over 150 yards on the ground. I mean, I can see that. I can damn sure see that, Todd. Shit, I don't think Tampa can stop it. The Panthers got to do. Yeah, let's just see what Dave say.
Jim Szoke, Eugene Robinson, and the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, Dave Canales. 3 games remain in the regular season. Everything is still on the table, but let's start by revisiting yesterday. I know that was a tough loss. When you go back, you watch the film. Let's start with that second quarter. It felt that 11-minute drive kind of changed the temperature of the game, didn't it?
Absolutely. And great execution by the Saints, but also in the game, 6 penalties led to first downs, and we have to do better there. We have to make sure that we get off the field in the downs when we can. And certainly on the flip side of that, from an offensive standpoint, we had 2 penalties and we weren't really able to overcome those. But it was a day that really kind of ended up that way. And all of a sudden we're looking at, a minute and change and trying to get points before the half. So we have to make sure that we do a great job of just getting off the field.
Coach, talking about penalties, let's talk about Mr. Ransom. What did you tell Mr. Ransom? I know he had to feel extremely hurt about the situation.
Yeah, with Derek's and with Lathan's, those are really challenging situations. As you know, Eugene, as a defender, and you have a quarterback who's very mobile, and especially in Lathan's, circumstance, every yard matters. They're trying to get into field goal range right there, and they had that play call right there to get down and kill it. And Lathan's, showing up for the tackle to make sure the guy doesn't get an extra 5. It was a late slide, which is fine technique by the quarterback, and it's a split decision that you have to make to try to avoid contact to that upper body area, in any way, shape, or form. And a really challenging spot right there that made their field goal easier.
Game kind of changed late as far as everyone knows. Chris Olave is one of the most targeted receivers in the league. He kind of caught fire on that touchdown drive that he capped off there. Were they doing different things to get him open in that situation, or what kind of they just kind of featured him more, or what kind of changed at that point? It was
honestly just simple execution and not being tied into this, not being on the same page. Really just in a coverage from a coverage standpoint, and it was very similar concepts, in those situations, and we just have to make sure we play these things deep to short. And that's the motto. And then you rally up to catch you tackle whatever short, and so just making sure that we tie up some of those basic things so that we can't allow their best player to affect the game that way.
Dave, the call to go for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal, as we're watching it upstairs, we kind of thought you'd go for it all along because that's kind of how you guys have played this season. Was there any thought of taking the 3 or trying the long field goal? Just what went into that?
I was all in.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I think I needed, 1.5 or 2 yards to
Yeah, he said he was all in, Chet.
go. We were in 4th and inches. It was a no-brainer. Thought that the spot was close enough to challenge it, so threw the challenge flag out there on Bryce's scramble, on the play before, on the run game, the play before. And we didn't get the challenge, but, in that situation, it cost us timeout, but we were able to kind of talk about what we wanted to go with right there. And we had our best call on that one. And, they executed better than we did.
Is that one, too, where you also look at the clock, right? Hey, you pick up that extra inch. Even if you're kicking a field goal later in the drive, you're now burning more clock.
Absolutely. It was a great opportunity for us to take control of the game right there, and we missed that opportunity.
And, Coach, let's talk about some of the missed opportunities. There were some plays defensively where I thought there was fumble, maybe an interception. And I've been a proponent of this that –
shout out my dog, Jimmy Russo, jumping in that goddamn score prediction challenge. Stay right there. Let me get Jimmy locked in, check. Dave Canales said he gonna go for it again on 4th down. He can fuck who don't like it. Yeah, Dave Canales said he'll give a fuck who don't like it, check. That's what Dave said. Said like it or not, goddammit. Hold on, let me get Jimmy down. What Jimmy say, 27-17? He got the Panthers winning. Shout out Jimmy Russo, man. God damn it, Jimmy. Let's go, Chet.
you have to seize those moments because you don't get a chance to go ahead and redo them. Were there any other moments like that in the game where you go like this, you got to be able to make that play. If you don't make that play, it's not going to come back to you.
There were a lot of them, and a lot of them were kind of micro moments too. And it's just, it doesn't always end up at the point of attack of the ball, but it's a block here. It's a read there, it's a catch here or not, and there were moments that showed up that way that we could have taken advantage of. We certainly had in the 2-minute drive, we had an opportunity to T-Mac in the end zone right there. And they made a nice play on the ball and knocked it away from him, but it's like a near miss. And maybe I throw it a little higher. Maybe, T-Mac is able to tip it to himself or something like that. But these are just moments that kind of got away from us in the game.
Of course, when you lose some of the good moments, you get lost overall because you don't get the win. But 5 quarterback sacks. No Turk Wharton. Did Bobby Brown maybe play some of his best football yesterday?
He did. Bobby made a huge impact on what we were doing. End up unblocked by the time the ball gets there. And he did a great job of that. Just, staying with his leverage, playing with his knee bent. And then he's a big, strong man, and just getting off those blocks to make some plays was impressive.
Dave, as you walk through this last home stretch now, is there anything different about the approach when you
My bad, Jimmy. He say he not Jimmy Russo. My bad. Shout out Jimmy. We just call you Jimmy K. Shout out Jimmy K in the chat. Yes, indeed. I see you.
You're going to face a team twice in 3 weeks, preparing for them for the first time? Absolutely
not. You just take this one game and then we'll deal with that next game when it comes, But right now, this is the Bucks.
Yeah.
This is the only game that matters for us. And the focus has to be right.
Shut the fuck up, Dave Canales. Shut your ass up. Motherfucker, you need to start looking at 2 or 3 games out ahead. Maybe y'all will start playing better. God damn it, come out after a 2-week damn bye week and get your ass beat. Talk about the only game matter is the Bucks. Man, shut that cliche bullshit up, nigga. Tell us the truth. Tell us that you looking forward, you looking ahead. Tell us you need to beat Tampa twice. Say it, motherfucker. Dave Canales, punk ass nigga, quit playing with us. Keep talking about the Bucks that this week is the only week that matter. You said that shit last week, motherfucker. And you got beat. Stop telling me the same shit with your Pee Wee Hermit part having ass. I'm sick of this shit.
Take the lessons of this game against the Saints and make sure that we look at that. Make sure we
shut your
tie
ass
up some of the things that we've been.
You said the same shit after the Saints came to Carolina and beat your no sock wearing ass. You said the same shit. You had the Saints after a fucking bye week and you still lost. I don't want to hear nothing. Dave Canales might as well shut the fuck up for the rest of the season. I don't want to hear nothing outside his goddamn mouth. Keep lying and shit. Boy, quit telling us the same bullshit. It's starting to sound like it's scripted. It's dialogue. Motherfucker.
Been doing well, and my message to the team is we've proven to ourselves that when we play good football, we can beat anybody, and that's a true statement for our team. So let's go play well. Let's go make sure we handle our business, and let's not give the opponent anything. And we'll have a great chance to win this game if we do that.
And Coach, if you could, if it's possible, I don't want to get into all your, team's business. Is there any lessons that you can share of what you told the team?
Yeah, just the basics of it. Making sure that we're executing. That's obviously all of us involved, coaches and players.
That's
But
the
from a
same
technical
shit.
standpoint,
You say the same shit over and fucking over each interview. Fucking lying ass.
it's the fundamentals. It's footwork. It's where your eyes are at. It's making sure that you're blocking through the echo of the whistle on the offensive side. It's making sure that you're in some of our most basic concepts. It's making sure we're so detailed on it. Let's not take anything for granted. And those are the things that are being talked about right now. It's just the simplest things, and it'll never change. That'll always be why. And when you lose a game, you don't want to lose. But when you lose a game, it just allows you to press into the details with more urgency, with more accountability. And as long as you learn the lessons, you don't miss the opportunity. As long as you take the lessons and grow from it. And we have to grow from this and make sure we keep pursuing our best football.
The outcomes of these three
that shit after the Saints beat us. You ain't grew yet. Your motherfucking ass can't grow during the bye week. How we expect you to grow after getting your ass beat week to week? Dave Canales got to stop feeding us this goddamn baby food shit, chat. Little bit of ass pureed applesauce. Nigga, stop with that bullshit. We grown men, grown women around this bitch. Stop playing.
games will determine what happens moving forward as far as postseason goes. But do you like the way some of the veteran guys who have postseason experience have taken some of the younger guys they've been openly talking about?
It's a motherfucking curse. It ain't no damn privilege. It's a curse. It's probably some shit that y'all done created down there in the bayou somewhere.
Sharing with them what it's like to be in these situations, because some of these guys haven't been in a playoff push before.
Absolutely. There's a lot of communication about how you take care of your body at this point in the season. And I've been around enough teams in the postseason as well, but especially now, like it's not just then, but it's this game right here late in the season, and how you have to be so conscious of your hydration and your fueling and your rest and all those things, and anything that is distracting from this goal.
Ain't none of that shit winning. Ain't none of that shit you talking about, Dave, winning football. Your hydration, your rest. Shut the fuck up. Call timeouts for your defense when they been on the field for 11 minutes, motherfucker. That's how you rest them. That's how you get them replenished and rehydrated with your good coaching ass.
Be gone. I'm sorry. We have to make sure we focus on these things right now. And you know what? You're not going to the mall for Christmas shopping. You're going to have to go to Amazon because we need those legs.
Bitch, please. Who you? Yeah, Dave fucking up. You ain't going to the mall. You know who the fuck you talking to? J.C. Horn at the mall now, motherfucker. Who the hell Dave think you're not going to the mall? Bitch, them ain't your children. Well, yeah, he getting ready to lose the locker room talking like that. Well, fuck wrong with Dave Canales?
And we can,
Do he not know Bryce Young make more money than he do? The fuck wrong with you, Dave? Bryce beat us, smacked your motherfucking ass. J.C. Horn get paid more than you do, Dave. Keep fucking around J.C. Horn to be here and you won't. Bitch ass.
You walking around the mall for 2 or 3 hours. So all the guys got to be locked in. This is the most important thing right now.
And Coach, to that point, like when we're talking about guys staying healthy, how important is it for your team to be healthy at all the different positions? Because when they're not, it changes what you have to call or what the defense has to call. It's
huge. And we are fortunate that we've been about as healthy as we've been, going into this last game against the Saints. And we came out pretty clean, for this game as well. So, we're at full strength. And just because you're healthy doesn't mean you win. You got to do right. And guys got to be connected, and that's the challenge for us, is to get back to great football, communicate together, and push this thing forward.
Is Robert Hunt somebody who could be an option here over these next few games?
He could be, and his body is gonna tell us that, and we're gonna make sure that we do the right thing by Rob, and we're gonna make sure we expose him to the right different situations to make sure he's safe to play football the way I know Rob Hunt likes to play football, and that's with a violent play style. And he's a big man, and we got to make sure he's right. So we are open to that. Rob is open to that, but all of us collectively are being really patient with making sure he clears each hurdle along the way so that we can cut him loose.
Last one for me, Jalen Coker, now that he's looks fully healthy, just the chemistry he and Bryce seem to have over these past couple of weeks, that he's really been a big part of the offense last couple of games.
Why didn't you target him 10 times, Dave?
When a receiver is good, when you throw it to him, they catch it. And that's what Jalen does. And
so why you don't target him 10 times, Dave? Fuck, see, he lied, dog. He be telling us bullshit. Like, yeah, that's just exactly what this is. A damn head coach, Panther talking. Motherfucker, that's all it is talk.
That's something that he's shown consistently for us in all different spots, in the slot, one-on-one, outside again for a touchdown. In this game, that's back-to-back games where you can see him playing and taking advantage of corners on the outside. And
shut your ass up and target Jalen Coker 10 times then. Yeah, shut your motherfucking ass up, Dave. I can't wait to get to the bank Sunday. Yeah, I can't wait, Chet. Yeah, they need to know what time we on.
Where T-Mac is going to attract, a lot of times they're going to put their lead corner over there on that side or lean the coverage that way. Jalen's shown that he's going to be able to tilt the coverage the other way a little bit.
Does the experience of coaching Baker Mayfield help him or help you at all as you get ready for this game?
Shout out Donna B. Send me 250. Shout out
against Tampa?
You know, we're both competitive people, and we're going to try to use everything to our advantage, every possible edge that we can get, you know, anything that we can use, any tell, all those things. There's a lot of communication over the course of, you know, the year that we spent together that can be shared and disseminated. But he's had 2 different coordinators since I was gone, you know, so the system, there's still some things that Baker loves that they're running, but then there's also some wrinkles that they've added. And so, and just the variety of players that they have as from a skill position standpoint allows them to be, you know, versatile in how they try to attack.
Dave, Sunday becomes one of the most anticipated, one of the biggest home games this franchise has had in years. You have a PSA for the fans?
Show up, be loud, love the energy that
shut your ass up. Show up, be loud. Man, you ain't gotta worry about us, Dave. We gonna be there, motherfucker. Will you? Will you show the fuck up? Will you show up and be loud? Fuck you mean? Message for the fans, show up, be loud. Bitch, we gonna be there. What about your ass? The fuck you mean? I can't believe he just said that. Listen to him, Chad. This is his message to the fan. Boy, if you don't stop fucking playing Dave.
Dave, Sunday becomes one of the most anticipated, one of the biggest home games this franchise has had in years. You have a PSA for the fans?
Show up, be loud, love the energy that we had at the Rams game. You know, it was cold and rainy. We're expecting some beautiful weather. It's going to be in the 60s. We're going to come out and bring our best, and just a great division matchup.
All right, there it is. There it is, Dave. Stand up. Stand up, Canali. He said, yeah, we going to bring our motherfucking best. So Dave is telling us, Chet, he going to be there. I shall too. Let's turn up this weekend. Let's go, Dave.
Exactly how we want it. The environment's going to be beautiful, and we need you.
Right,
we need all the fans to come out. We need that impact. I know it was an impact on that third down against the
Rams. Shout out everybody coming to the bank Sunday, Chat. We gonna need every bit of that goddamn black and blue. You hear me? We gonna need every bit of it, Purdy God. We gonna need every bit of that black and blue, Chat. I will be recording live, Chat. I'll document this. We gonna document it. Yeah, we will be live, Chat. Shout out everybody locked in for the meet and greet this weekend, man. We about to go dumb in Charlotte, Chat. We going dumb. Yeah, we are. Yeah. This is the last time I be in Charlotte, barring a playoff game. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all now and again, Chat, if you ain't RSVP, that thing done doubled. Yeah, it's $100 now for the RSVP for the meet and greet this weekend. Yeah, you want to pop out, get you some Panther poison, something like that, UG 2020T. Yeah, it's going to cost you, man. Yeah, y'all should have RSVP before the deadline. Double tap the screen. He say the bank should be vibrating, nigga. It will be. It will be. It ain't no mistaking it. It ain't no mistake about that. It ain't no mistake about that, chat. The fan base gonna be there. We ain't worried about that. We gonna show up. Tell them Donna B, send me 250. Shout out everybody in the chat. That Donna B telling y'all, jump in their goddamn cash app. Let's get back to Dave Canale.
Rams, we got a sack fumble right there to seal the game, and there was an advantage there because of the noise, and we got a jump on the rush and a nice stunt inside, and all that stuff matters. And even when we just make great plays, the celebrations, and when the officials make a questionable call, let them have it.
Let them have it.
Because I'm typically not yelling at the guy, so I need all the Panthers
Dave,
fans.
You better start letting them have it then, punk ass. Start getting on the ref's ass. Quit letting the refs get over on you. Yeah, quit letting them do you dirty. Refs call, yeah, they get over on who they know they can get over on. Especially them black motherfuckers. Jesus. Especially them black motherfuckers. They'll get you, Chet. They will get you. They will get you. Shout out everybody in there, bitch. Double tap it. Double tap it. Yeah, we just getting started, man. We just getting started. Let's go, chat.
Let them have it.
I haven't seen very many of those this year. I don't know.
Fans are generally kind to the officials, aren't they?
Let them have it.
Let them have it. Be loud. Be present on Sunday. Should be fun. Dave, thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Dave Canale, head coach of the Carolina Panthers here.
Chat. It's going to be one of the best games we've been to in a long time. Yeah, most anticipated division game. Yeah, we can't wait to get out there. Shout out Kid Wani. Double tap the screen, chat. Shut it live for me. We just getting started, man. Panther football shit. Whole lot of Panther shit going on, chat. Whole lot of Panther shit going on. Let's go behind enemy lines for a second. We might as well. Yeah, we might as well. Let's see how the Buccaneers football team feeling about this big matchup. This big playoff implicated matchup, chat. Let's get into it. Double tap it. Let's go. Yeah. Tell them, SC, this is, in fact, $10 Tuesday. I ain't seen it in the Cash App yet. Light the screen up. Let's go, chat. Let's get to the content.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. No, I mean, like you said, it's kind of a lifeline, I guess. Just got to go take advantage of it now, in all honesty. I wouldn't say it changes our preparation or our mind, much of our mindset. It's like, gotta go win still. That was really it. It's just helping us out a little bit. That's all it did, I think.
Did you said after the game that you wanted everyone to let it stew. Do you feel like everyone was letting that stew?
I hope so. You should be mad about something like that. You should be upset. I know I was. I apologize for the profanity. But yeah, I think I think everyone came in today with knowing what we have to do and just focus on the task at hand.
Was Moses Rand well received? How was it received by you guys?
I think so. I mean, he was frustrated, obviously, and I know we all were too. So I think we could see where it was coming from. Yeah, I would say so.
Do you feel like that frustration can help fuel you guys to win 2 of your next 3 games to secure an NFC South title?
Yeah, I hope so. Because it's something like that stings. Losing 2 at home to 2 divisional opponents like that, it should sting. I hope it just gives everyone a little motivation. Honestly, you just got to get into the dance. I mean, obviously having being the winning division and playing at home is big time. But no, I think it did motivate us.
What was it like seeing Mike and Jalen and to have all the receiving core really out there and to see what you guys can do?
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was great to see those guys back out there and to see the energy and effort. The both of them were bringing the juice. Seeing J-Mac
really sounds like this team has no energy. They may be demoralized. Let's get back to it.
Had 2 catches, but like he had his hand in downfield and all the runs, helping guys up. Mike was fired up, and they should be. They worked hard to get back out there this year. I mean, Mike broke his collarbone and J-Mac broke his neck. Like, the rehab isn't fun. It's not easy. They put a lot of work in behind the scenes to get back out there and to be able to play this game. So super proud of them and super proud of the way they played and their effort on Thursday. But yeah, it was awesome to see them back out there. Yeah, definitely. Having the mini bye, I think especially this late in the year too is nice. Just to kind of get that little reset. Just get it. I think everyone loves it here, but it's like just getting away, getting your mind off it a little bit, as much as you can. Still watch the full slate of games. It didn't really, it didn't get away too much, but no, it was nice. I think coming in here with 3-game season right now. Just lock in and let's get to the dance.
What was your reaction to that Saints Panthers ending?
I turned it off, I think, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he turned it off because he thought we was gonna win. Yeah, he turned it off because the Panthers was up. Yeah, defense gave that lead up.
I watched a little bit of it. Then I think I saw it on social media that they won. That the Saints won.
See what I'm saying? All right. See what I'm saying? Yeah, he just knew the Panthers won that game. The way we play, how we been getting down, he just knew that shit was over. You know what I mean? He just knew the Panthers was going to take that damn game and a half right then and there. He's demoralized. He demoralized.
Now we got to go through a little lifeline out there for us to get back into the top spot.
It's like the whole team shut down. That like the whole team shut down. That you expect them to rev it back up. I think the Panthers win. Man, we finna get into it.
Cool. That was it really. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's. I mean, I hate when we play two division opponent. The division opponent twice in the last 3 weeks. That that always sucks. The second game is just like damn near a toss up. You saw them 2 weeks ago. There's always funky stuff that happens. But like I said, it's a 3-game season. It's just time. You just got to lock in for 3 weeks and get it done. Honestly, like at the end of the day, it's just get the job done.
And I know, Coach, you have the voices to get it done in here, and the right people speaking up, and the right attitudes.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I mean, for me, it feels like we've had the same leaders on this team since I got here. I mean, Vita, Levante, Mike, like these guys that have been around for a long time. Chris, I know it's weird. I'm trying my best, but guys that have been around. Guys that have gone the distance, that have been to the playoffs, that have that experience, know what it's like and know what it takes. Just doing our best to lead these young guys in a positive way and let them know how important this is and how big of a deal this is. Like especially getting the top seed in our division and hosting a playoff game. Like rather than, I don't know what the standings are right now, but rather than going to Seattle or going to LA or wherever, or I think a couple years ago we went to Detroit. Like that's not fun. We'd rather do it here, or, however it plays out, shakes out. But just doing our best to lead these guys and come out of here how we want to.
How quickly has it come back? It's been 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's like to be back. Lots of faces.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back. Obviously, it was here, most of the offseason, and
this funny,
really got
funny hairline and beard having ass nigga. The hell wrong with this motherfucker?
A lot of the guys in here, a lot of guys that I already knew for the most part. But yeah, just happy to be back.
They've had some injuries, obviously with Sebastian going down. How quickly?
They're definitely demoralized as a team. Trust. I keep telling y'all, I think it's something going on in the top, from the top down.
Yeah, whenever my number's called, I'll be ready to go. Whenever that is. So excited for that opportunity, and my number's called, I'll be ready.
You better call your damn number at the barber shop, nigga.
The regular season back to normal.
Yeah, perfect.
And in terms of picking things up mentally, nothing's changed from what you'd learned.
Put out my dog, couple tweets. E-Rock 336, man. Lighting this screen up with this super chat. The first one today on that 10 hour. Well, he ain't the first one today. My bad. Double tap that screen chat. What'd he say? What he say? He say for the collection plate. One love, Unc and Chat. I appreciate the birthday love again, man. Happy birthday, Thug. He say keep pounding, bitch. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out Jimmy. Yeah, he say 27-17. Let's go, Chat.
Weeks, game plan wise, but other than that, I think the base defense is the base defense, and yeah, like I said, when my number's called, I'll be ready to execute, and I take pride in that and knowing my job and executing my job. So, like I said, when my number's called, I just want to go out there and make a play whenever my number is called.
I know it can be a weird thing when you get listed off the practice roster. It's got to be nice when it's someplace you've been and know well.
Yeah, for sure. Like I told the guys, left 1 degree yesterday to come to 60, 70 degrees. So. That isn't too bad, right? But yeah, excited. Like I said, a great place where you know the system, know the guys. Feel like it's like a family reunion again.
Shout out my dog, SC Pat the boy. He say 12-hour live today. Oh shit. Well, you know what? Yeah, y'all gotta run that cash app up, goddamn it. Make no mistake about that. Y'all want a 12-hour live? Shit, I could do it. It's nothing. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, he damn sure got to run that motherfucker up, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Double tap it.
Oh, good.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Where you start with it, but just take us through what you feel here these last few months.
It was dark for me at first. At first I felt good and I thought it was just a minor injury, and then the doctor said I almost got paralyzed, so it kind of scared me a little bit. And then there was doubt too, because I didn't know if I was going to be playing again. And I kept having to try to wake up with a positive attitude. And at first I didn't for a week, 2 weeks, and I was just sad and depressed. And but then the mode switched. And I was able to wake up, do
shout out my
things,
dog,
find small wins.
The boy. Hey, look, he say don't tip me, goddammit. He might have to drop it. Yeah. You ain't threatening me, SC. Yeah, you threatening yourself. Shit, don't tip me, SC Panther boy. Yeah, man. Hey, gotta be who he think he talking to. Shit, I'm a businessman. Yeah, don't play games, SC. Shit, yeah, we be in this motherfucker here, till y'all get up in the morning. Keep fucking around.
Celebrate the small wins throughout the day, and it took a lot. And just to get back to that moment and to just vision and just to see what I could potentially do if I come back, that was what I was thriving off of, and that's what I kept on motivating myself off of. So I grew as a person. And I'm just honored to play this game, and I want to give everything to this game.
The doctor said that you were almost paralyzed.
Yeah, he said I have God on my side. So
yeah, Chad. SC Panther Boy 803 playing games. Yeah, I'm a businessman, right? Yeah. I told you. What I tell you, SC, stop playing. Yeah, you playing games.
Around that, yeah, a couple torn ligaments. It was pretty close.
Herniated discs as well.
I'm not too sure of all the details, but it was a messed up neck for sure.
You say, what's the world record for the longest live? I don't know. You talking about for me? I think the longest live for me might have been yesterday. Shout out SC Panther Boy 803. We was in this motherfucker for 7 hours. That might have been the longest live I done. Yeah, man. That's why I ain't even go live on Real G last night. Let's go, Chet.
3.5 months. I had to wear it.
Yeah, day and night. Boy, he really playing. He say how much? How much for what? SC Panther Boy 803. What are you talking? What's your terms and conditioning? What's his terms and condition? Donna B said, yep, 7 hours, whole shift. Yeah, you got to tell me what your term and condition is. Yeah, don't ask me a number there, because I'll put one on you just to see if you like that. Shit, yeah, I'm a businessman. Oh, 12 hours. Hey, five to the cash app. We in this bitch for, what time is it? We get off this motherfucker at 10 o'clock tonight. Yeah, we get off this bitch at 10 o'clock tonight, chat. 500. Yeah, I ain't got nothing but time. Shit, I don't think y'all built like that though. Y'all ain't built for a 12-hour live. Well, we started at 11. We'll be off of this bitch here. We'll cut it off at 11. Shit, yeah, I cut that bitch off at 11. Or from the time yo, don't play no games with you. I put a number on your ass. I'm a businessman. Let's go, Jack. Tell SC Panther boy he need to know who he dealing with. Shit, I got content all day long.
I probably only took it off a couple times to take a shower, but yeah. Yeah, it was really difficult because it also symbolized that you're not playing for a while. And I had to wear it everywhere. I got stared at a lot.
And know this, Panther boy, that's easy business for me. That's easy business. Let's go.
Play ball. So.
Well, and you go from being someone that's able to do something that only a handful of people in the world can do, and then suddenly you have to have help with probably everything.
Right. Yeah. I mean, then again, like I'm a guy that likes to do things on my own, and so just I was okay with asking for help, and I was okay with my support system because they made it known that I was able to seek help. So I felt good.
What about the mental aspect? Because you suffer an injury like that, you have a doctor that tells you could have been paralyzed, and you decide to go back out there and play.
It's about embracing your journey, really. It sucked for me because people would tell me like, "Oh, you're gonna be back. Don't worry, like you'll be fine." But then again, in the back of my head, it's like, I'm not sure if I'll be back, but I'm gonna try to approach every day as if I am. And so it took everything in me. It took waking up, reading, finding new hobbies of mine.
What
trying
the
to
hell
explore
is he talking about? Did he talking about he had what was he hurt bad? Was this nigga Jalen McMillan hurt bad or something? What happened to him? He say, do have 12-hour live worth of content. So, oh yeah, you bet your sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass we do. Shit, Chad. But let me ask y'all something. Did Jalen McMillan get hurt? Was he hurt in his career? I mean, he say he broke his damn neck. Where he do that at? In college? Yeah, he got hurt in Oh, wow. When? This year? That nigga broke his neck this year? Oh, hell no, Chad. If a man break his neck and he back playing football, man, that's a testament. That's a testament to who this young nigga is. Because you just think about it. Jonathan Brooks been on IR since last year. This nigga broke his neck in preseason, Chet. Hell, he came back and was playing good football Thursday night. We're going to have to watch this nigga. And he a big receiver, too. See, Tampa Bay got a bunch of big receivers. He a big receiver, Chet. It's a big motherfucker. Oh, he say, oh my God, this year. Yeah, that little nigga, and he said he didn't think he'll play again. He was going through some dark times mentally.
Different aspects of my life just so I could try to level up outside of football.
How emotional was it for you to be back on the field?
It wasn't as emotional as I expected it to be. I had dealt with all those emotions like prior to the game and the week leading up to it, 2 weeks leading up to it. When they cleared me, I was really, really emotional.
But what I will say is this, Chet. For a young man to take an injury like that in the game that he played, like he played football, took an injury like that, I think that's going to always be at the front of his mind. Every snap, every goddamn football, play he runs, that him breaking his neck, that pain he went through, everything he endured, that's going to always be on the front of his mind. So that could also affect this game overall. You know what I mean? So, you got to watch this situation. This is something his family got to watch, the organization.
I had seen the vision so many times that the ball just seeing the ball came natural just because I dreamed of it.
Does it feel normal now?
Oh, Oh yeah, it feels normal. It felt like I didn't really miss a beat.
Johnny say what we got to do
just
to
my
make
head
the
being in.
playoffs. Beat these motherfuckers. Chat. What I believe this team is capable of, Chat. Now listen, is beating Tampa Bay Sunday and beating the Seattle Seahawks at home. I don't believe we'll beat Tampa Bay week 18 in Tampa Bay. I just don't. You know what I mean? But what I do believe is that we'll beat them in Charlotte and we'll beat Seattle in Charlotte. This is what I've been saying since week 1. Since week 1 when I gave y'all my score, my record prediction. Now, I don't believe we beat Tampa week 18. I just don't. That's going to be a tough game. Tougher than it will be this Sunday in Charlotte. I mean, just face it, Chet. This weekend, the Carolina Panthers will have their 12th man. We gonna drown Baker the fuck out. Baker ain't gonna be able to hear shit. Damn, I wish I was in the vote. Boy, I be talking cash shit to Todd Bowles' ugly ass. I get Todd Bowles ejected off the field if I was in the vote this weekend. Talking cash shit to his black ass. Yeah, I wish. You see, it's games like this, Chet. Let's go. Let's get back to him. Let's get back to him.
Football and just every day being consistent, practice habits. I kind of approached every week like that as if I were playing, so that when I came back, it didn't feel different or alien, like, you know.
What about taking that first hit?
Oh, I didn't feel that.
You can't simulate in practice.
Nah, the ball came to me, and the doctors told me I was fine. My neck was healed, and as soon as I went over the middle, that was something that I just needed, you know, and I felt good.
The first catch you make almost results in a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
People did a touchdown. What was that like? Just being, having that impact right off the bat.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I saw the play open up, and I knew the ball was going to come my way, and it was just that mindset, just making sure that the ball is secured and just helping my team win in any way possible.
They said that many times you were open, you didn't see the ball much, but just being able to have fresh legs and just do it.
Yeah, it was really just about putting it on tape, and I wanted it to be known that I'm still the same guy, and I didn't really change. If anything, I got better, and I'm back. So
now that all the receivers are healthy,
Donna B said, "Who took their goddamn light back? What happened? I ain't seen no light get taken, man. Shout out my dog Carolina Blue 843 jumping that cash app earlier today when we was on Real G. Big love, my G. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in here. Don't let that man was showing love on the other platform. Don't let him be the only one, chat. Jump in that cash app. Support the content. Support it. Let's get back to it. Hey, man, I can't wait to get to Charlotte this weekend, boy. God damn. See, I be so turned, Chet. I be so amped up. I can barely sleep around this motherfucker. I can barely sleep. SC, he said, I knew it was you. Well, you knew what was who? He said, you ain't shit. Well, what happened? What happened, SC?
How good can this receiving core, can this offense be?
Sky's the limit for us, really. There's not really anybody you could cover. If you want a double mic, then we'll see about it. But, this team is talented. This group is talented. And it's just, we're trending in the right direction.
How did you grow as a person in your time away from football?
Say that one more time.
How did you grow as a person in your time away from football and not knowing if football would be there?
First, I started with books. I would try to force my way to Barnes & Nobles after every day and try to read a new book. And then every day I try to go buy a bunch of books. And then I got into chess. And then
hold up,
chess. And then I think Mike beat me a couple times and I was done. And then
hold on. He say pull up to the tailgate, get you a plate up. Where you gonna be at, thug? Where you gonna be at? I'll pop out on you. Yeah, man. Where you gonna be at, woke? But still ratchet. Where you gonna be? Say pop out. He say pull up to the tailgate, go get you a plate on Sunday, big. I'll pop out. Illmatic. What's up, man? You ain't told me shit here. You text me a week ago talking about you might be at the Tampa Bay game, nigga. I guess that's a no-go. Hey, Chad, that nigga just been talking. He be talking, Chad. He'll be talking, he be talking. That nigga be talking, he be talking, Chad. Ill ain't pop out not one time this season. Week 16. Where the fuck you been at, Ill? I thought you was retired and chilling, nigga. Yeah, Ill say, yeah, I don't think, Ill, I don't believe you'll be there anyway. I mean, yeah, 50-50 my ass. That means 0-0. Fucking with Illmatic. Illmatic been talking and talking. Say Illmatic chilling. I know he is. Yeah, shout out my dog. I'm coming to you, Ill. I'll be down there next summer. Yeah, we coming to South Carolina, man. My wife say she can't wait no more. Shit, I'll be to you, Ill. Yeah, man. Shout out Illmatic, man. You supposed to be chilling. Oh, yeah, don't move at all. Relax, my G. Hell, you done everything you need to do, Ill. You know what I mean? Not unless it's some shit you still trying to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. You knowing Ill, Chad, he always trying to do something. You know what I mean? He always got something up his goddamn sleeve. Let's get back to the content. Shout out Illmatic, Chad. I see you, my G.
I mean, it's just you learn something. You want to learn something every day, and that's what I try to do, just to feel brand new when it came to just waking up, not sitting in my depressed mood, not being sad.
What was the best book?
I like Billy Summers. Billy Summers was a good one. And Dark
Billy
Matter.
Summers.
Yeah.
Are we going to see you reading on the sideline?
I wish. Nah, I got to get ready for the game.
All right, thank everyone.
Appreciate you guys. Yes.
Yeah, I was pretty locked in. Yeah, game came on. Definitely watched it from start to finish. Pretty exciting finish there, and worked out in our favor, I'd say. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. The Tampa Bay Bucks went out and got Baker Mayfield all kind of goddamn wide receivers. Shit, I mean, they went out and made sure he had 6 on the roster, 7 on the roster that could be called to start at any time. The Carolina, I think we have that also, but I don't think we have the level of starter that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have. Hell, Ted Johnson better than Hunter Renfrow right now. Hell, Ted Johnson has a better season than Jimmy Horn Jr. I mean, you know, they rookie wide receivers got better. Yeah, they having better production. He say better damn wide. Shut your ass up, Buck Crazy. You won't be in the bank Sunday. I will.
What was it like seeing it go that way?
Yeah, especially at the end of the game, that call at the end was pretty big. But you know, when it boils down to it, the focus is on us and what we have to do. You know, we take care of business these last 3 games, and then we'll be good either way. But it definitely helps. Just need to lock in on the little things. I mean, this late in the season, that's what it's going to come down to. There's enough film out there for everybody to see what you're going to run as an offense. It just comes down to the small details, and yeah, that's what it is.
Did you guys let it stew? I know Tristan said that he wanted everyone to let it stew. Do you feel like you guys did?
Yeah, I feel like everybody did. You have no choice but to after a loss like that. But I got a lot of confidence in the guys in this locker room to be able to handle it the right way and come back and be able to do the work necessary to get the dub.
Chevy, you may have been asked, everybody, you know, you want to win the game, but there were some good signs out there getting your guys back, right? I mean, how much did it feel like that explosiveness is there again?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. The more player makers you have on the field, it's going to put the defense in a position to have to guard it.
Shout out my dog,
I feel like obviously having
Hey,
Mike.
Zip, where you sitting at? He said, I'll fucking be there. Where you sitting at, thug? Shit, cause you damn sure ain't RSVP. Chat with that nigga ain't gonna know where the fuck we at. Why? Shout out GR Zip. Oh, where y'all at? Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm telling y'all now. Oh, where you at? Where you at? Wait, nah, nigga. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Shout out. He said he in the 200s. Oh, shit. Well, say less, nigga. You still spent for that goddamn ticket, man. When you should have got with me from day one. Hey, shout out GR. I'm disappointed in you. But I don't know. I guess you just I guess you got, like you told me, you ain't think about coming to this game. This shit just presented itself. Shit, nigga, let me know, my G. Yeah, he in the 200. Say less. Say less, my G. You still spent, though, for your damn ticket. You should have got with me beforehand. Shout out Extra Smooth. Say hashtag we got something going. You goddamn right we do.
And J-Mac back in the rotation is good. You need explosive plays, and I felt like we got a good bit of that.
With the kind of injury that J-Mac had, I mean, that's career threatening. That's a neck injury, neck fractures. Just what was it like for you to see him during the week in practice and then go out there and make a few good plays?
Yeah, I think it more speaks to his mental. You go through an injury like that, a lot of times guys will come back and be hesitant to do things. J-Mac picked up right wherever he left off, and he was able to go in there and make big plays for us the 2 times that he got the ball. So, looking forward to seeing what else he's able to do.
Chat Book Crazy say he in the 100s. Yeah. Yeah. So, man, let me go and put the call in. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen. It's goddamn time. What's today? Tuesday? I swear it felt like the game tomorrow. Let's go, chat.
And how he's going to help this offense.
When you have him and then you have Mike back, do you feel a difference? Do you notice a difference in the way that teams line up against you?
Yeah. I mean, anytime that you got Mike Evans on the field.
Hey, shout out my dog GR Zip. Chat say he dropped out a band old hotel ticket and just to watch his fucking pan. Man, that's a fact. Hey, GR, that's big boy shit. That nigga, I told niggas you on that big boy shit, GR. You don't be doing no little nigga shit, cuz. You do big nigga shit. Yeah, hey, shout out my nigga GR Zip, man. Shout out my guy. Hey, man, yeah, you do big boy shit. That's making a big boy move. You know how many little niggas can't do that now? Little niggas can't do that, GR. Shit, little niggas can't do that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's why I fuck with you, my G.
Defense is going to look a bit different.
I don't fuck with little niggas, man. You can't make a big move fucking with little dudes, chat. It just don't happen.
And if they don't, then most of the time, a good bit of the time, they'll have to pay for it. And that's what you saw on Sunday. So, you got to expect coverage to look a bit different whenever Mike's out there.
What would your message be to fans right now? Because I know that you guys are discouraged.
I don't think that we're discouraged.
Oh, well, thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, I don't think that we're discouraged. I think that everything that we want is in front of us. And I feel like it's just
oh, nigga, you discouraged.
Up to us to buckle down and go get it. So I think we have the right group of guys to be able to do so. And like I said, everything is out there.
I'll say this, chat. I will say this. When Bryce and Dave say that they 0-0 this week, Tampa Bay, Todd Bowles, Baker saying they 0-0 this week. If you listen to Tampa Bay, they said we got to go 3-0. If you listen to Dave Canales, he's saying we got to win the week. Tampa's preaching we got to finish 3-0. Carolina's practicing and preaching is week 1 or week to week. So I say that to say this, chat. It's an even matchup. Even matchup, chat. And whoever wins this game Sunday between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers, chat. Whole lot of Carolina Panthers shit going on, by the way, chat. What they know about it. You know what I mean? Tell them, we keep pounding, bitch. That's how we go about it. Tell them, chat. Whoever wins this game Sunday, chat, I believe will win the division. I'll say that. Between Tampa Bay and Carolina. Who wins this game Sunday ultimately wins the division. I don't care how anything plays out after the fact. That's what I will say. Let's go, chat.
there for the taking. So we just have to do a good job throughout this week on handling business and taking this thing one game at a time.
How did Bowles' post-game rant sit with you?
How did Coach Bowles?
Yeah.
I think it was necessary. I think it was the perfect message for us. And, you know, too many times I think people want soft and come to you soft. Like, nah. Sometimes you have to raise the tone up a bit and turn up the pressure for guys to respond. So I feel like he handled it the right way.
What's your opportunity to step up like you have already this year in the big games coming down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge opportunity, but at the end of the day, it's just football.
Yeah.
Not going all the logistics of things. I mean, we just have walked through.
Buck Crazy say this a mismatch. If it is, the Panthers got the edge. You son of a bitch. Y'all done lost 5 out of your last 6, cuz. Y'all can't win at home. You can't win on the road. What the fuck you want me to say? At least I can say right now, chat, like right now, definitively, the Carolina Panthers 2025 team does in fact win at home. We 4-2 at home, chat. Tampa Bay 2-4. Shut the fuck up to me, man. Y'all can't win on the road. You can barely win at home. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. But you talk about this if it's a mismatch, nigga, the Panthers get the edge, sir. Fuck is you talking about, Buck Crazy? Hey, look, you got your money on it. You got your money on it, nigga. Outside of that, shut the fuck up. Or else you doubling up. You ready to double your fucking money? You gonna double your money, Buck? Double down on that. Double down on it then, nigga.
Today. So, I mean, just wishing the best luck is on. I've been in the shoes, like you said. So, just my whole focus and making sure he's good and being the best team I can for him.
How do you feel physically? You've had 3 weeks where you have
I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed. No matter what the situation is, good, bad, I'm always blessed. So, I'm blessed by the Most High, so I can't complain.
How excited are you for this next 3-game stretch here?
Yeah, I'm taking one at a time.
They steady more talking about the next 3-game stretch.
All I think right now is Carolina. So I don't even know we're playing second week or third week. So just focus on the one we have ahead of us.
I know you're not coming off a game Thursday, but for this team, do you think it helps to have a long weekend and reset physically and mentally?
Yeah, there's pros and cons. I mean, obviously people want to get back out there and just get that taste out of their mouth. But at the end of the day, we can dwell on it a little bit, give our time to kind of reflect within, figure out what we can do from the individual standpoint. And then now we come together as a team, and now we go from there.
What makes Bryce Young a tough quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at him. I mean, he can get out of the pocket very easily. He can make any throw in the book. So we just got to make sure we plaster, and Rush got to get home, and back end got to cover.
Anything else? How was Todd's message kind of received by you guys as a team after the game the other day? He was a little amped up when we saw him, at least.
I mean, yeah, that's to be expected after a game like that. I mean, from a head coach who puts as much hours as he does, and our coaching staff gives us the best, tries to put us in the best situation possible. So when we don't execute, this should be expected. And now it's our job to go out there and execute.
Does it just come down to like accountability within each player?
Yeah, it's within
teammate type thing.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to us wanting to play for each other, and we do. We just have some minor things we got to fix. So I mean, from the outside looking in, it could be looking drastic, but we're at peace at where we're at, and we know that we're going to get this thing going. Appreciate it.
One of the reasons that we recommend Webster on store.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap they goddamn screen, man. I had to let y'all see behind the enemy lines, give y'all some of that locker room energy, because they ain't got none. Shout out GR Zip for that 15-month membership. Say this Sunday, I'm confident we'll get the best Panther play as a team that we have seen all year. Say Dave knows who Tampa is and how important this game is. That's a fact, GR. He say Panthers are taking the South. Oh yeah, we are. That's a fact, kid. 88. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen, man. If you new, make sure you subscribe. We on our way to 6,100 subs. Let's get there. I need to see that. Yeah, I need to see that, chat. Stop playing. Show a nigga love, man. Stay right there, chat.
They were just
Stay
going
right there.
tempo.
Let's just go behind it. Let's just go into our. But yeah, let's see what the Panthers talking about. Now, over the last what we'll say,
catching us in the same.
Was it 1 week ago? Was it JC on there? His second game was after the bye. So he had a whole bye and came back from the injury. Chat. Let's see how JC Horn. Let's see what JC Horn talking about prior to this big matchup, chat. He probably finna see one of the biggest matchups he saw this season. Then Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. Let's go, chat. Let's see how he feels.
Just going tempo, and they was catching us in the same call, damn near the whole drive, and they was just getting easy completions.
Damn. JC Horn said they was catching us in the same call, damn near the whole drive. So that's an indictment on these gyro stupid ass Evero. We wonder why or how the Saints was allowed to march their goddamn ball down the field. JC Horn just told you. They caught him in the same bullshit play damn near the whole drive. Shout out these gyro Evero. Fuck, you niggas ain't changed the play for.
It was a zone, and that's just how it played out.
I want to know your thoughts on Nathan Lathan's penalties that he got.
And this nigga's supposed to be a defensive leader, but you allow your team to get caught in the same goddamn play all the way down the field, and then ultimately you get scored on, nigga. You get scored on. Nigga, grease on your goddamn back. Yeah.
You know, but Tyler Shucks said he sold the injury at the end, but they could get a timeout to save some time to get that field goal.
Yeah, it's a hard play for Lathan, especially in that situation where every yard matter at that point when they're trying to kick a game-winning field goal, and he kind of slid late, so Lathan come up BSing and miss a tackle or whatever, he able to just scramble for 4 or 5 more yards and kick 3. So he was in a tough situation, but it's more than that one play that lost us the game.
What about selling the injury at the end? Is that something you see in the league?
Yeah, I think he did it on Derek's flag that he got too with the roughing and passer. Like he laid out, like he was hurt, and was right back in the game. So I don't know if that's what they coaching quarterbacks to do or what, but I mean it's smart on their part.
I was going to say, since October, you guys haven't put back-to-back wins together, and the inconsistency. What do you attribute that to?
Just execution and focus. Like Coach said, just having the right mindset to execute at winning time. I feel like that was a game that we had for 3 quarters. We was playing dominating football defensively, and we just in them last 2 drives it got away from us. So we just got to do better at executing and communicating.
Is one that helped. It doesn't help this season, but build the scar tissue for the program where guys are getting a taste of this, and when you come up short, it's going to be for the next 3 weeks, the next year, that sort of thing. It just seems like a tough.
But y'all can hear the energy in the Panthers locker room versus the energy in Tampa's. There's plenty of energy in the Panther locker room. Plenty.
Situation because lockers change every year.
Yeah, but that's kind of not our mindset right now. We're supposed to win that football game. Of course, every loss you learn from and try to find a way to help you for the next game. But for us, that was a missed top. So we more so just focus on regrouping right now. We just finished the film.
JC said that was a missed top. Goddamn it, we had they goddamn hat. Hey, JC said that was a missed body right there.
We got a tough sled ahead of us, and we're gonna try to get it done, get in the playoffs.
You talked about how upset the locker room was and how upset you guys were about what you were talking about, but can you totally flush it, or do you have to use some of that emotion going forward now?
Yeah, I mean, definitely got to use some of that emotion. I mean, we got to use everything we got, just like I said, because we got must-win games coming up.
So JC called them must-win games coming up, so the team know the severity of these games. So shout out JC Horn. Let's go, Chet.
Got to use that loss as motivation and come out here this week versus Tampa and try to find a win.
I have a question about that last play where Shuck was able to scramble and right before that penalty. So there were really no linemen lined up. Can you explain to me why you would be in that formation under those circumstances?
Yeah. So the situation was, I can't remember how much time was left. It had to be like under 20, 15 seconds. Yeah, 12. So they had no timeout. So we in an outside situation to try to deny them from getting out of bounds. And that was kind of the mindset for that whole drive. So when you're seeing 12 catch the digs and stuff like that, we playing heavy outside to try to keep them from getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. And if Lathan don't get that flag, they probably don't get that next playoff, or they're kicking a field goal from forever away. So I see what, Coach E was thinking there, just trying to, and it was no pass rush. So if they dropped back the pass, it would have took a lot of time off the clock because he would have been searching for somebody to throw to, or he would have had to just throw it away and they wouldn't have been in field goal range. So it was kind of like a last play of the game mentality. Just don't let them get out of bounds because they ain't have timeouts.
On those last two drives, particularly about Canales' comments about the disjointed secondary, he said it was a communication issue. Is that something that you observed as well, like the communication being a problem?
On the last two, on the touchdown drive, I wouldn't necessarily say it was communication on that drive because they were just going tempo and catching us in the same call, and we was just in true zone like most of the time. So it wasn't much me and Mike could really do on some of those dig and breaking routes that Olave caught. But on the last drive where they got three, might have been one or two communication issues. But when they going fast, it's tough. We just got to find a way to get on the same page and execute and get off the grass.
When they are going fast like that, do you just go base defense as much as possible?
Basically, like you're saying, base call, just because the coach ain't really got time to get a play call in. And I don't know, it seemed like they knew it was in because they were just going tempo, running. I think they hit a 12 with a dig route on my side. Then it came back to the same play on the other side with Mike. And that's just, what I'm saying, they're just coverage beaters for real.
JC said they got beat with coverage beaters. You know how basic he just made these gyro Evero sound out? He just made these gyro defensive play calling sound so fucking basic and preschool, chat. I mean, because if you think Tyler Sowell can recognize that you niggas in the same shit, what the hell you think Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold gonna do? Come on, man. That shit is crazy, man. And I knew it was so damn, it was too good to be true how they walk down the field like that, Chad. It's too goddamn good to be true.
I feel
man.
like
Stay right there, Chad. Double tap the screen. Share it live for me. Let them know what we doing, man. Let them know what we doing, man. Let's get into this. And shout out to everybody in the chat saying this nigga look like me. Mike Jack look like Fredro Starr.
it's been times where that done happened. We still don't win a game, so it's kind of like can't really just go off that.
Mike, can you take us through the last two drives of the game? The first one that yielded a touchdown where the Saints were going in tempo, and then the final drive.
Oh yeah, they was just going tempo. Quarterbacks
Hey,
making
quick,
good.
shout out my dog Carolina Blue 843 for that cash app, man. I appreciate that love. He say on the other spot too. I know I got you this morning, man. I appreciate that love this morning. Carolina Blue 843 chat. Don't let them be the only one jumping in the cash app on this $10 Tuesday. What we doing, chat? Yeah, and he looked like yeah, let's get to it.
Good throws, and they just moved the ball down the field.
And in that final drive, what led to them being able to move the ball so effectively?
They just is that when they hit us with a screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just good play calling. They hit us with that screen. They got like 30 off that, so and we was in man, so that's just one of them ones where like they got us there. But then after that, they only needed like 10, 15 yards. So it's really just that one play.
Can you speak to the coach was saying about the secondary communication was disjointed in the fourth quarter? Can you speak to what happened?
No, we just weren't on the same page. That's really it. We gotta just be better next week.
Shout out my dog, Mike Addy. What's up, my friend? Shout out Mike in the chat. Yeah, Mike, I done made $5 million off that No Way Out shit already. Yeah, I'm about to run it up some
Tempo
more.
they were running, you think?
Ain't got nothing to do with the tempo. It's just us. Because it's times where they tempoed us the first game and we was on the same page. So ain't got nothing to do with the tempo.
Has communication issues been
So
a
Mike
problem?
Jack say it ain't had shit to do with tempo. JC Horn say it was they caught him in tempo. So Mike Jack and JC Horn see the loss through different lenses. So JC Horn say the Saints called the defense in the same goddamn coverage, and they got him in tempo, so the defensive coordinator couldn't get in plays. Mike Jack say, no, the fuck they didn't. Mike Jack say it wasn't about tempo. Huh. Okay then. What the hell going on?
Recently?
Because that's like, y'all, this is the first time y'all really asking about it. So it ain't really been a problem. It's just one game.
Do you know what the source of those issues are? Or it's just one game, life in the NFL?
And this life in the NFL week by week. Like we win this game, we having totally different conversation right now. So it's just how it is.
How do you refocus now this week with Tampa coming to town?
Even if we won the game, we still would have to beat Tampa. So
Facts.
we just got to beat them twice now.
Facts. Talk this shit. Facts. Tell them, Mike, even if we win, we still got to beat Tampa. Still got to beat Tampa.
You told us, no matter what, you got to play them.
Yeah, so and this is why I said that, because life in the NFL is a week by week thing. So you can't get too high, don't get too low. Like, just come ready to play.
Is there something you point to about the inconsistencies throughout this season?
It's life in the NFL. Like, no matter it's ups and downs. Like, you can't really get too emotional about it. Like, that's just how I go.
And this was alluded to earlier, but there seem to be so many fluky sort of moments on the Saints offense. A forced fumble that you have lands in the hands of a Saints defender. There was another play where the ball.
What you mean the Bucs can take this and use it? What are you talking about? Take my content and use it as big board material? Is that what you're saying? He's talking about the Bucs can take this and use it. What you mean? Say I like how he locked in. I think our team is locked in. I ain't worried about shit. Shout out Carolina 803. What you mean, Donna B? What they talking about? He say, nah, that tempo shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Say Panthers go sweep the Bucs. We got to beat them twice. We don't necessarily have to beat them twice. Tampa has to lose against Miami next week, and we got to beat Seattle. But outside of that, if that doesn't happen, we still got to beat Tampa twice.
Ball was tipped, and he didn't even know where the ball was, and he still could corral it in the tight end. As a defender, how do you handle those fluky moments? How do you look back on them, particularly in a tough loss like it?
Just laugh at it. Like, it's kind of like the Puka play I had. Like, you just laugh at it, like, understand sometimes the ball go that way. You still got to play. So that's how I look at it.
Have you had a chance to talk to Lathan? What's kind of your message to him as a vet?
He all right. Like, at the end of the day, we can sit here and say, oh, don't do that. Like, let him go. But they say he fake slide and then run for another 15. Like, so I feel like it's kind of ticky-tacky. Like, everybody point out that one play, but it was 20 other plays you can point out.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Chad. Hell, if anything, you can put that shit on the referees. The referees, the reason for that type of shit. That's what that is. Double tap it. Shout out everybody in here. Buck Crazy say he looks discouraged. No, the fuck he don't. Boy, I tell y'all, boy, the Buck fans, y'all might as well hang this shit up, man. Y'all season been over. Yeah, it's good. It's been over way before y'all come to Charlotte Sunday. Yeah, just know that. Know that shit. Yeah, y'all season been over, dog. And y'all know that. You Buck fans been gave up on the Panthers, man. I mean, on y'all team. Locked on Panthers. You are now locked on Panther. Let's go, Chet. Double tap my motherfucking screen for me, man. We in here. We in here. Stay right there, Chet. Let's get into some more Panther content because you are now locked on. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap it. Double tap the screen, chat. Share it live for me. Y'all ain't shit, chat. Y'all ain't shit. Shout out to everybody. Let's get into the content, man.
Welcome to the Panthers postgame show. Kristen Balboni alongside Panthers legends Mike Tolbert and Al Wallace. Guys, the Panthers had the chance.
Mike Tolbert sitting there looking like Raekwon and shit. What the hell he got going on?
To take the division lead in this game, but ultimately the Saints come away with the win on a last-second field goal. So, Al, I'll start with you. How do you put this one into context?
Yeah, I think a lost opportunity. I kind of look at it in football terms of just downs, right? First and second down, you want to get ahead of the change. You want to put yourself in a more favorable position on third down. This was the first of 4 opportunities, and they missed it. They did not gain yardage on first down. Now they got to fight a little harder for the next 3 weeks.
Mike, when you saw this game, what'd you think?
I was disappointed because we were right there. We understood what the magnitude of this game meant, by the Falcons beating Tampa. But we still got opportunity, and I'm excited about the future. There's some good things to clean up in this game. Overall, I think the team played pretty well.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at.
9 wins might be the division again this year because you are now locked on Tampa. Let's go, Chet. Let's go.
As you said, Mike, something to point out, division still very much within reach for the Panthers. We're going to get into those scenarios a little bit later. But as you said, we looked at the stats. We were talking last night immediately after the game, and we're going, okay, not terrible, really some really good things, like you said. But when you mentioned some things to clean up, we're going to start with the penalties in this game. That seemed to be the most glaring area for the Panthers. 11 penalties in this game, the most under Dave Canales in his head coaching tenure. This Panthers team is not a team that typically gets penalized, one of the best in the league at that. But we are going to take a look right now at some of the biggest ones that maybe had a big impact.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Let's put our perspective or our respective lenses on those flags thrown, and let's see how we call it. Let's go, Chet.
Impact on this game.
You are now locked on Tampa. Let's go, Chet.
With one by
I forgot all about that, Chet. Oh, I forgot all about that. Now, why that referee threw that flag down on Icky, Chet, is beyond me. Icky ain't do shit. All he did was run in there and grab the man. He didn't push Cam Jordan, bitch ass. He ain't slam him. He ain't punch him. He ain't spit on him. He ain't do none of that. But the referee black ass threw a flag, Chet. Hell, it should have been on the damn Saints, if anything. Watch this shit again.
Biggest ones that maybe had a big impact on this game. And we're going to start with one.
Pushing him should have been a flag because Bryce was out of bounds.
By Cam Jordan, and Icky comes in and says, you're not going to do that to Mike.
That black referee came right in and threw the flag. The black flag. Flag was out faster than that, man. Look at this shit. Hey, look, let's slow it down. I want y'all to see how fast they goddamn black ass referee. Hell, it was a white referee standing right there. He didn't throw the flag, but the black referee felt the knee. Oh. White referee watching the play. He didn't see a flag either way. Watch
it. Gets pushed right there.
Now stay right there. White referee ain't throw a flag at all. He's standing right there. Ain't even think about pulling no goddamn flag. Now watch this.
By Cam Jordan, and Icky comes in.
Here come Leroy. Here come Leroy, black ass. Look at Leroy. And black ass James ran up. Man, come on, chat. Let's watch that again. Now, that was fluke. That was fluke shit, Jack.
Had a big impact on this game, and we're going to start with one early by Ike Ekwonu. So
me personally, I've studied these black referees already. I don't talk the shit I talk for nothing. Chat, I challenge y'all to do your research. Go see how many flags the black referees throw versus white referees. I hate to make it about color, but it is. Because the black referees throw flags for TV time. They throw flags to get on TV. Hey, yeah, I'm telling you, trust.
That this is going to be a dogfight. You just can't push around our quarterback. We're not going to let you do it.
And Mike, I know you're fine with this one too.
Oh, I love it. I'm that aggressive player anyways.
Yeah.
I remember when we started a brawl in New Orleans because they hit Cam the wrong way.
Now, yeah, we had to punt on that goddamn drive. That was a bullshit flag. Hands to the face. Yeah, chat. Personal, what was it? Defensive, personal foul. Yeah, flag, chat. Hands to the face. That was a bad
Bobby
call
Brown
to
coming
say.
in,
I can't,
hands to
I'm
the
telling
face.
you.
Yeah, this is a tough one, right? This is a guy who's fighting. He's being violent with his hands is exactly what you want to see from Bobby Brown, a guy who played a fantastic game, who got involved.
His hands was nowhere. It was up under the man's shoulder pad.
And look, those hands.
See the man hand on his shoulder pad, chat. That damn man, he didn't put his hands in his face.
It came at the worst time, and it just puts the Saints back in a position to convert a first down. So very difficult timing for that penalty, but you don't want to kind of discipline the effort right there by Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm. And then talk about difficult.
Hear that from Dave Canales and everybody that went to the podium. But guys were pressing. You can see at the end of a game that the Panthers were leading, that everyone wanted to make a play, including Lathan Ransom, the young guy. And you just have to calm everybody down, put it behind you quickly. I mean,
he didn't do nothing wrong.
You have to trash this one, or else it's going to linger a little bit and it's going to bleed into the next 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And Mike, just diving a little bit further into that, what does that Monday like in terms of what Al said, which is you've got to address this stuff, but you don't want to get so down on everybody, right? That it starts to bleed into this next game and what's ahead.
Right. Well, KB, I think you understand where you went wrong. You understand that this is an anomaly, right?
Yes.
11 penalties. That's the most penalties we had all year long, right? So you clean up those mistakes. You go back to the film and you look at what you did well, right? They ran the ball well. They were able to control the time of possession. They were able to play really good, solid defense, right? To play really good on special teams. You look at those things and you say, hey, we can build from this and we understand what's coming up and we'll be able to move forward.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about consistency. And so we've heard Dave Canales talk to the media and say that's one thing that we are really looking to develop. The Panthers maybe not the most consistent as we've come down the stretch. It seems kind of like a win, a loss. And we have a really interesting note that we want everyone to look at, which is what the Panthers do after getting above 500. So they've been above 500 4 times this season. And then you look a loss the next game. We see 0-4 in the 4 games immediately following going over 500, just averaging just 10.5 points, turnovers 8 to the opponent's 4. Mike, how do you develop consistency? Because that's what you need down this stretch to win the division.
Right, you do. I think it's confidence. I think it's understanding that we're not used to playing with the lead. We're used to fighting, that free will of going out trying to continue the game. I think that you develop that confidence and knowing that, like, hey, we deserve to be in the league. We deserve to win this game. And it's a learning experience. You're going to learn that throughout the season. So.
And it's a bunch of new guys, like Mike is saying, that haven't been in this position before. So you've dealt with adversity. This team has done really well in spots where it's been tight and they've had to battle back and everyone's doubted them. And you hear that. You see that.
Hey, Mike, that kickoff return back, call back on ETN also hurt us. Oh, some bullshit. I didn't even see the flag. They didn't even show us what the play was they threw the flag on. Or was it illegal motion or some dumb shit? Yeah, stupid shit.
In the locker room, but how do you deal with the success? What does the routine look like when you're celebrating a victory? And I think the result is on the graphic there, that maybe things aren't connecting in the same way as when everything's pressing against you and you got to strain a little bit to come back and prove everybody wrong. It's a mentality, it's a process, and you got to figure out what you're doing in those weeks following going up above 500.
Does youth have anything to do with that, Al?
I have no doubt about it, right? This team is learning, not only youth from a player and a locker room standpoint, but this is Dave Canales' second year as a head coach, as a play caller. Dan Morgan, those guys working together to build this culture, rebuild this team, the Carolina Panthers, and they're all figuring it out on the run. They have everything they need. We watch it every single week. Even in losses, this team has everything they need to be successful. They have 3 more opportunities. And like Mike said, I'm pretty excited that they get put in the pressure cooker now in the division on their field against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's another opportunity for them to succeed. And that is what, like you said, Al, it's something, Mike, that they do really well, is whereas they're trying to build consistency, when they have a bad loss, they come back and respond. This team are fighters.
Oh yeah, they're definitely the dog that you want in your fight, right?
Mhm.
That's the guy you want to take into a foxhole with you. Well, there's no way out. They're going to fight. They're going to understand. They're like, hey, this is our livelihood on the line, and they're going to go at it.
Also, you know, we talked about anomalies, as you said, the 11 penalties. We know that's not going to happen again in a game. Also, the Panthers are known for their game-winning drives. It did not happen in this game. They were up 7 with 6:53 left. They had to punt the ball. The Saints come back and tie the game, and then the Panthers get the ball back with 2:24 left and have to punt it away. But Al, it didn't work out this time, but every other time we see that offense needing a game-winning drive, they have it. And I have to imagine that inspires a lot of confidence as saying this one was not what we wanted, but we know that we're capable of doing it down the stretch.
Yeah, you're not going to win them all. And I heard Mike say it last night. Those guys get paid too. The guys across from them are absolutely trying to play spoiler. And the New Orleans Saints, too often this season, the Panthers have been in that spot and they've excelled. And now you have to learn how to finish football games. On an offensive perspective, it starts with number 9. It starts with Bryce Young. You put the ball in his hands. He's been capable and able to make the plays this season. Now, as a defense with the lead, how can you make a play? Who's going to be the drive stopper, the guy that gets us off the field? And you just saw the youth show up, this team, someone trying to make a play, and it resulted in 11 mistakes, 11 penalties that hurt the team and allowed the Saints to make a comeback.
Well, here's what head coach Dave Canales had to say about the locker room after that loss to the Saints.
Yeah, there's two things going on. There's a lot of guys who are really disappointed because of the missed opportunity that we had, and at the same time, there's a lot of great leaders in that locker room that understand we got a lot of football in front of us. We have to make sure that we move on quickly. We look at the film, we make sure we tidy up the things that we need to, and get ready for the next game. And that's really got to be the mentality, so we stay together and finish this thing.
Back here on the Carolina Panthers post-game show with Mike Tober, Al Wallace here. Going to take a look at a couple of snaps here. There's some things that the Panthers need to clean up. We're going to start, Mike, on offense, right? A couple of critical plays in this football game. Fullback dives to Chuba Hubbard, 2-back set. You got to love it. Both of those guys are productive. But let's take a look at how the New Orleans Saints made some adjustments to that single play.
They was able to stop their goddamn play.
You know, I'm always happy when you get 2 running backs in the game, right? So this is our first 4th down.
Yeah, this is the first one that we was able to convert. Instead of going here with Rico, Bryce handed it to Chuba here. You hear me? Watch it.
Right. As you can see, though, I'll stop it right there. As you can see, the Saints are in what we call a typical 3-4 defense. They got 2 linebackers. They got 2 outside backers right there, 3 D linemen. Now, you're going to notice the change as we move it on, right? You're going to notice that change in the defense. The simple adjustment that the Saints made, we were able to get this first.
We should have told you. Yeah, Bryce should have pitched it outside to Rico on that.
Down here.
It could have been
as you can see, you check out the way that these blocks are made. You got double block here, double block here going to that back. And these 2 are responsible for there. We're going to cut off outside with Mitchell Evans. We're going to, right here, Icky's going to one-on-one this guy. We're going to cut off right here. It's making it a lot easier. Make it a lot easier for this run to go ahead and get this first down.
See, look at all that grass.
As we get later in the game, the Saints have already seen this look at. Now we're going to notice the subtle changes they made. They went to a 6-2 defense, right? So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pretty much what we call down linemen, right? So now it makes the blocks a little bit tougher. But this is what we want to see a variation off of what we've already shown them. You know, let Bryce keep the ball, let Bryce keep it and pitch it to Rico on the backside, you know, and then obviously we just got to win. You know, it's man on man. Like I said earlier, these guys get paid too. We just got to win.
Yeah, you see the subtle adjustment by the Saints here. And as a defensive player, I'll just take a look at, you know, the adjustment they made. Obviously, you're talking about adding another man to this front. Right now, it's getting off of those doubles, those heavy double blocks on short yardage plays. And we're going to take a look at New Orleans Saints defensive tackle right here, just on that play. The last time you get Big Taylor Moton, the veteran right here, it's a good angle. He's already got it. It's just an easy down block to just pin him in. Mitchell Evans, of course, you're seeing right there. He knows he has to make this cutoff block. But watch the subtle adjustment. A player who remembers the first time this happened, makes the adjustment. He's going to make that play right there on the veteran Taylor Moton to pop back to the outside. No way then Evans can make that block. And he's in the backfield.
Why did Cuba do that, though? Yeah, the first play, he ran it the right way in the hole he was supposed to hit. This play, Chuba, instead, all we needed was a goddamn inch. All Chuba had to do was take it in the gap like he did the first time. But he tried to come around. Why he do that?
This happened, makes the adjustment. He's going to make that play right there on the veteran Taylor Moton to pop back to the out.
It look, okay. It was right there. Chuba just over pursued. Chuba rushed that. The goddamn hole was right there, Chuba.
No way your tight end Evans can make that block. He's in the backfield and it's disruptive. It's those little things within a defense and an offense, the chess match of a long football game that makes a huge difference in how you can attack. Now let's look at some of the good, right? This offseason, this Panthers defense gave up a lot of rushing yards. Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, they go out. They want to bolster this defensive line. So you know I'm at home right here. Let's first off start off and look at the defense that the Carolina Panthers are in. One thing we noticed right here when we went over this, that's Trevor Wallace, right? That's the linebacker out there. So more of a dime defense in this particular situation. But what we're going to notice is the big man right here, Bobby Brown, brought over to be that prototypical.
I'm going to stop this right here.
Nose guard for this.
This defensive front, it looks soft as hell. Look at this shit. Look, and then you got motherfucking Rose Boom. So check. First off, how do you expect them to get any pressure on the quarterback? That's first off. With these you got two down linemen and two edge rushers, essentially. That's three linebackers. I see three linebackers in Tevin Wallace, Rose Boom, and DJ Wano. I see two down linemen, Bobby Brown and Alshon Robinson. Chet, if this tackle takes on Alshon, right, what you don't have to do if he don't want to, because this tackle could easily just fan out and pick up Tevin Wallace, while this right guard or left guard just takes on Alshon Robinson. Then Chet, the center and this damn guard here can double team this motherfucker. Or the tackle and the guard get double team, and what you leave this linebacker on the center. Let's see what happens
this
here.
Team to be disruptive in the middle.
I don't like
the number 95, Derek Brown, not on the field right now. But let's check out the big man right here. A double. He splits it down the line. The physicality, the tone setter,
Bobby
just
Brown
gets it
made
done.
that play.
Right, we'll take it.
He made
back
that
just
play
a little bit right there,
Jack.
and just look at the big man and how he gets his work done. Uses great hands, great fit. And he's able to just walk down the line and take care of that one run. You see him right here. He's just splitting that double team. Great shoulders, the turn. This is how coaches teach it. You sit down on those 200-300 pounders. When they split, you come up, you make a big play. So you got to love Bobby Brown and what he's doing. We'll get another look at it right here to see the big man just go out and do work.
Al, I do want to say something, though. I do want to show you, look at all these hats that's around the football. Right. Look at all those white jerseys. That's what you want to see out of a really good defense. People running and flying to the football.
And we watch the sidelines, too. You just watch these guys who know the kind of work, who knows what it takes to be good at this. And we'll stop it here where we get this other look again at Bobby Brown just being physical, being a man right here. I believe he's over here this time watching this play. He's just gonna Mike just looking at how he just is disruptive in his play. Again, here's another double, two guys, shoulder turn, hips into the gap, making sure he takes that. But he actually pops out of his gap because he's making a football play. Don't be a robot.
I don't like our defensive base, especially on the front. It's just too much space here. I mean, we got the big bodies that take this space up. I don't like our defensive. I do not like our defensive scheme, Chad, not the base. I mean, hell, because any defense, if they fuck around, if they got the right offensive coordinator, Chet, it's not too much opposition. You can double team Derek Brown and Mike and Big Bobby Brown, Chet. That's pretty much all the defensive front there. There's no resistance.
I've heard that so many times as a football player. Don't be a robot. Go out.
What happened there? See how this old lineman was quick to get he was so quick to get his hand on Roseboom at the second level. Shit, if a running back breaks a tackle, Roseboom is out of the play.
Make plays. He makes it easier for the linebackers.
Look what he did to Roseboom, Chet. Let's back that up. Look what he did to Roseboom. The motherfucker did the Roseboom.
Bobby Brown just being physical, being a man right here. I believe he's over here this time.
Although we stopped this play, Chat, but better players or better running game or better O-line, Chat, this going to the house. Because, look, they was able to double team Bobby Brown and double team Derek Brown. And after the double team, 77 got his hands on Roseboom. Or one of these niggas got their hands on Roseboom at the second level and planted his ass. Watch.
Watching this play, he's just gonna Mike just looking at how he just is disruptive.
He drove Roseboom 30 yards down the field.
Play again. Here's another double. Two guys, shoulder turn.
And it ultimately was number 71 that helped double Bobby Brown just to slow him down, and then he got straight to the second level.
Into the gap, making sure he takes that. But he actually pops out of his gap because he's making a football play. Don't be a robot. I've heard that so many times as a football player. Don't be a robot.
See, got his hands on Roseboom right at the contact of the running back. See, Chad, more times than not, we gonna miss this tackle on the front, and he'll be at the second line or the second level. Look, Tevin Wallace blocked. Roseboom blocked, not Tevin. Tevin Wallace way out of the damn play. But everybody else blocked over here, except for Bobby Brown and Derek Brown, who just had to make a play on that. But a better O-line check. All of these niggas blocked on the second level like this.
Go out and make plays. He makes it easier for the linebackers and the guy at the second level because he is just playing with a certain level of violence. He's really gotten into this team, and he makes it so much better right now for this team to get it done. Now, on a play where maybe he's not the first guy in there, he's not going to make this.
This is the defensive front I need to see. And we're going to run a 3-4 check. Keep it like that. 3 down linemen. See, this enables us to, one, stop the run more efficiently and get pressure on the quarterback and allow Tevin Wallace and Roseboom to move freely. Watch how much pressure and how much push we get.
But he's going to make this tackle when you watch the physicality that he plays with. He's going to stack his guy right here, and he's going to allow Gibson, who had another great day, sacks, pass rush, get the job done. Just a big physical guy. And you think he's just a run stopper, Mike? We got one, throw it in for all the pass rushes.
See what I'm saying? Pressure. Yeah, that's the defensive front I want to see every down. If we playing defense, Evero need to scheme off of that. That's the best way we go. That's the strength of the D-line.
Here to get a look at, you watch this guy at a nose guard position use his hands. We call this a push-pull. Right? Use that.
This is our best defensive front. I mean, that's what we spent money on in free agency. You know what I mean? That's what we put. That's what I thought we was gonna stay in, but they spread it out shit they be running. This is what we need to see. A tight 3 down lineman. Yeah, add a fourth man to that bitch. Stand the linebacker up here like a Gibson right here.
Leverage and use the momentum from the offensive lineman who's going to anchor down against a big 330-pounder, and you're going to use it against him. He's going to stack him up, pull him through, get to the quarterback. Let's go celebrate with the teammates, man. Great play, great pickup by Dan Morgan, Dave Canales in the offseason, getting that defensive line and that pass rush together for this time of year, late December. They're going to need it down the stretch against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
All right.
Well, Ted also dropped that touchdown pass on that play. Bryce went right back to him, tried to cap the drive off, and Ted dropped that play. They dropped that goddamn touchdown. We would have went up 21, I think, to 7. Would have been 21-7 right there. Have Ted catch that instead of 17-7? Yeah, that's what it would have been. Let's get back to it.
As we said a little bit earlier, there were some bright spots in this game, and one of those was Bryce's ability to use his legs. I mean, we saw him getting out of a jam right there. That was just such a huge play to Teteroa McMillan. He also, guys, he rushed for 49 yards, which is the third most in his career, and we know that he's not afraid to use his legs, so that's such a bright spot. Al, what did you see from him in that game in terms of running?
It's just escapability. It's not a guy that looks to run the ball, but certainly very capable of managing the pocket. Bryce Young is just
why would you say that, then, Toba? Why the fuck would you say that? I was like, me personally, I like to see him put his shoulder down, rush somebody over. Shut the hell up, man. Shout out Tyrone, man, with that $10 super chat, lighting the screen up on that $10 Tuesday chat. Don't let him be the only one. I ain't seen the cash app. Damn, we've been in that bitch for 2 hours. I ain't even know that shit, Chad. Double tap the screen. How you know we enjoy this shit? Double tap the screen. And I'm about to twist one. Support the content, Chad. Keep the goddamn content going. Let's get back to it.
He came out ready to play. As you can tell, he had that ankle taped up and ready to go.
Look at Bryce's posture. And look at the defensive man. This should have been a flag, Chad.
Son Reddick.
Look. We went up high just like everybody else did. Referee standing right here looking at it.
Yaya Diaby, those guys are, I think, better athletes from a pass rusher perspective than the aging New Orleans Saints. So for Bryce Young, it's going to be his ability to make them pay, to draw them in, or when that line breaks down a little bit, the protection to take off and run and pick up first downs. It is not RPOs, it's not the options where Bryce needs to run the ball, but when the protection breaks down, if the receivers aren't open, he's going to convert first downs, and that's the most important play. Can he pick up first downs for this team with his legs?
And Mike, what do you want to see from these running backs against this very athletic Tampa Bay defense?
Well, I think it starts up front. I think it starts up front with our offensive line, getting downhill. But that's going to come from Coach Canales, the play calling. With a faster, more athletic defense, you want to run right at them. You see a lot of times when people play against Dallas back in the day when they had Michael Parsons or even Green Bay, we ran right at them. You run right at those athletic guys that really only want to rush the quarterback.
Yes.
Right? That's what they want. They want sacks. So we have to run right at them and let these big guys, we call them hog mollies, let them go out there and ball and just go straight ahead. And then I think once we get that running game going, we'll be able to attack other areas of that defense.
That's certainly the way the Panthers want to play these games.
Absolutely.
That is for sure. All right, let's take a look at the standings because this is, as we heard Dave Canales say, this is a disappointing game for the guys in this locker room. It's a disappointing game for the fans. But look, still tied atop the division lead with the Bucs, which I think if you told anyone at the beginning of the year, everyone would be ecstatic about that, right? And then 2 games against the Bucs, plenty of opportunities to win. So Al, resetting from the loss yesterday, when you look at this and you're in the locker room, what are you telling these younger guys?
You're telling them, let's just focus on Sunday. 1 o'clock, let's go out. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here comes Baker Mayfield. Mike Evans is back. We know what Bucky Irvin is done to this football team. Let's go out and win a football game. You can worry about the other 2 later in the month down the road. But if you're a young guy, let's focus on cleaning up the things that we didn't get right this week, the penalties, some of the
my message would be plain. We lose this game, bitch. Yeah, everything we was building all season long, Yeah, you might as well kiss it good fucking bye. You lose this game to Tampa Bay, everything we claim to be would be for nothing. That's the message I'm pushing throughout the locker room chat. This game is do or die. This game is everything. That's what I'm telling these motherfuckers. This game can't be lost. Yeah, you either down the field or walk off a winner. One of the two.
Force errors and go out there and take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got 2 shots at them, but if you take care of this first one, it certainly sets it up for a great finish for the Panthers.
Did you guys hear the Todd Bowles post-game presser?
Yeah.
It was a very expletive-laden after the Bucs lost that game on Thursday night. I actually think that is when the Panthers perform best. When you have got a team with a lot on the line, like the Packers, for instance, you've got a team with a lot on the line coming in. The Rams, no one thinks you're going to win those games. Certainly the Panthers have been doubted throughout the season. Bucs are going to be fired up, as you said, Al. And I just think as a player, you relish those opportunities, Mike.
Oh yeah, those are the times that you really want to knock somebody off that high horse.
Yeah.
I know we don't like bulletin board material, but I'm pretty sure Coach Canales is showing these guys are going to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure that you're ready, right? And that's going to make sure that they're going to get ready in practice. Every drill is going to be ran, full speed with intention on it. So.
All right, let's take a look now at how the Panthers can win the division. I think we heard a lot going into this game. You win the game against the Saints. You win next week against the Bucs. You've locked it up. But look, still very much within their reach. As we look at these final 3 games, we certainly know what those are well. So if the Panthers win the next 2 games and the Bucs lose their next 2 games, the Panthers win the division. If the Panthers win both of the Bucs matchups, as you might imagine, they win the division. Now, if the Panthers lose against Tampa Bay, the Bucs have to lose to Miami, and then we have to win out the last 2 games. So a lot of scenarios, but Al, I imagine as you're in that locker room, you just say, all right, first things first, we got to take care of the Bucs at home.
Yeah, take care of this game at home. It's an opportunity
these are all playoff teams, Chet. Seattle will come into this game next Sunday, Chet, looking for blood. They need positioning. So they naturally they gonna come in feeling like they the superior team. Tampa Bay being, tied for first for the division, Chat. This is all playoff football, period. Period, Chat. I need a shirt with this sign on it, Bobby. See that? Panther, NFL, NFC. I need that on one sleeve. I need all 3 of them patches right there. Double tap the screen, Chat. Share it live. Let them know what we doing. Yes, indeed. Let's get back to it.
It's the next opportunity, which is the most important one. So I like this position for the Carolina Panthers. I like Baker Mayfield coming in a little bit salty, feeling like he has something to prove with that chip on his shoulder. I like the Panthers to take a few away from Baker Mayfield, trying to force things and make a point here on this field, in this stadium against his former team that he feels slighted by. So I like this spot for the Panthers.
And Mike, we've talked about this. We've talked about this in weeks past. How good does it feel to know you still control your own destiny?
Right. I mean, I think if you ask anybody on this team, anybody in this organization in preseason, hey, week 15, week 16, you're going to be able to control your own destiny. All right. This is how you're going to win the division. I think that anybody would take that, whether it's tied or blowing out at the top. I think this team is primed and ready to go for the playoffs.
All right, the Panthers game this week is over, but there's still a Monday Night Football game. We always love to get our analyst picks on this one. So first, though, we are going to take a look at how you guys have done this season. Ow. Ow.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Mike, you're in it too. Now, Stu, that's the one that we tease him about a little bit. He's always taken the underdog, which you appreciate. He's always going the different way, but it's not working out for him too well.
He's a golfer. He's not in football. He's a golfer.
All right. Well, you both have an opportunity here to increase that win percentage. So, Mike, let me start with you. Tonight's game is the Dolphins at the Steelers. Where are you going?
I'm going Miami. I think they've won, 6 of the last 7. Since losing Tyreek Hill, I think they figured something out. I'm going Miami.
Look at those stats right there. Al, do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to go opposite of Mike this time. Look, I'm a South Florida boy, and I know what it feels like. Like we walked in this morning here, and it's cold outside. They don't fare well. I think Tua's record in cold weather games is just horrible. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers on their field, in their element, in their climate. Even though J.J. Watt, needling session gone wrong, collapsed lung surgery, Alex Highsmith, former Charlotte 49er, I think they still get it done.
All right. Well, we will see what happens. We'll certainly be updating those standings next week, guys. Thank you so much, as always. And thank you to our amazing Panthers fans for watching. We'll catch you next week on the Panthers postgame show.
You goddamn right you will. Double tap the screen, chat. Share it live for me. Yeah. Y'all goddamn support that content, chat. Keep it going round this bitch. And don't let SC Panther Boy be the only one. Double tap this screen, chat. We've been in that bitch for 2.5 hours. Let me drop a link. I'm going to holler at y'all for a second. Y'all know what time it is on the $10 Tuesday. Stop playing games. Share it live, chat. Let's talk about the Carolina Panthers road to the playoffs. It's got to go through Tampa. But the first stop, we depart from Carolina, bitch. Yeah. Y'all got to come. No, actually, chat, the road to the playoffs go through Carolina. Yeah, it goes through Carolina, and I'll tell y'all exactly why I say that. Because in the next 3 weeks, we got the most home games out of all three teams. Out of all three teams, Panthers, Tampa, and Seattle. Carolina got 2 home games, and both of those teams got 1. So yeah, let's just keep it a whole fucking thing. Tampa Bay go from Carolina to Miami, and then back to Tampa. I think Seattle plays somewhere this week, and then in Charlotte, then back to Seattle. So you're doing a watch party this Sunday or next week? I forgot. No, ain't nobody RSVP for the Seattle watch party, so I called that off. Yeah, y'all didn't lock in. I'd be damned if I go out here and buy all kind of shit and then nobody pop out. I don't have to do that. I can stay at the crib and watch that game. You know what I mean? I might go to Charlotte for the Seattle game. I don't know. Shit, I told y'all I got to refund my dog 336. He RSVP'd 3 weeks ago when I mentioned it. He said this basically a playoff game. It is a playoff game. He say start this Sunday. Start what this Sunday? He say, well, what if the power go out? What power go out at the bank? Shit, the weather's supposed to be decent this Sunday, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. The Carolinas is a beautiful place to be. Yeah, it's a beautiful place to be, Chet. Ain't nothing finer than being in Carolina. Ain't nothing finer, Chet, than being in Carolina. Shout out Tyrone, say playoff game. Yeah, it's going to be cold at the playoff game. We get in the playoffs, a playoff game in the bank could be a wild card weekend win for the Carolina Panthers because of the element, Chet. He say we got the finest women for sure. Well, yeah, you talking about in the Carolinas. Yeah, I met my wife in the Carolinas, sir. My wife is a Carolina woman. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker, man. Let them know where we at. It's cold as hell in Charlotte. Y'all, it got a little chilly over the weekend. Shit, weather right back. So it said, so now Chad, the chance of rain in Charlotte gone. Ain't no chance of rain there. Man, it's just going to be a beautiful day in Charlotte Sunday. Let's just say it. Let's just call it what it is. I'll meet y'all around the stadium. Y'all know what time it is. Roadmaster, where the fuck Roadmaster at? My wife asked about his big head ass yesterday. He was in the chat. Tyrone say love it, man. He say bank about sold out. Ain't no way we losing. Shout out to everybody going to the game tomorrow. I mean, Stan, why I keep thinking it's tomorrow, chat? Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I motherfucking get. Shout out to everybody in there, bitch. Y'all know what time it is, man. He say Saints marching in. No, the fuck they ain't, nigga. Y'all marching to the unemployment line. Say I'm still bringing my rain gear. Say I ain't no need for all that. Ain't no need for rain gear, Gerald Stick. Just keep watching the weather. Roadmaster say, I'm in this bitch. What the hell? Shout out Roadmaster. I ain't big face, man. Shout out Roadmaster. Hey, Roadmaster, I'm gonna need a tumbler, cuz. That's in there. You got to put it on the other one. I'm running dual layout. Shout out to everybody. Hold on. Let me switch over. Chad, what we doing? What we doing, Chat? Shout out Roadmaster in this bitch. Double tap the screen. Yeah, we running dual layout. 2 chats at one time. Y'all know how we doing it. 2 chats at one time, and I'm locked in on both of them. Shout out Be Real in this bitch. Jamal Stubbs say master. Say keep fucking pounding, chat. I got us winning Sunday though. Say we lit this weekend. Hey, shout out Young Thug Dominique. Where you been? I think I got you a little medium, cuz. Shout out my dog Dominique. Hey, you going to the game, though? Shout out Dominique. Are you going to the game Sunday? He say, let's watch some film with Bryce. He said, oh, never mind. Hey, look here. Don't start this shit, Bill Collector. Don't start it. Shout out Driver in the chat. Say, big win Sunday. Don't be surprised. We blow the motherfuckers. Hey, look, I ain't going to say that. I'm not saying we blowing nobody the fuck out, dog. We're going to have to earn these games. Yeah, just know that. Know we going to have to earn every win check. And know that these are playoff teams. So if we do get to where we supposed to be this year, because we the better team in the South, and that's the top of the NFC South, division leaders, division winners, chat. These games will be games that battle test the Panthers going into the playoffs. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm all for whatever's gonna happen. Gerald Stick say he need an extra small, extra medium. Got him. I got him. Hey, Chad, I got him. Shout out Driver. What up, Thug?
What it do? Cranking it back up.
It's time. It's time to crank it back up, nigga. I ain't never cut it off. Be honest with you.
Yeah,
I can't cut it off.
Man, I see, man. I think everybody worried, man. They be worried too much, man. We locked in. We seen the mistakes we made. You know, defense played a little bad, but that's okay. That's why they got another week to go up and down, prepare to play against the division champs. See, I want to beat the champs. I don't want to beat the little man on the totem pole. Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah. Give me them. Cause when you beat
I
the
mean, they
Bucks,
gotta come to Tampa. They gotta come to Carolina. Shout out Dominique. Say, yeah, he at the game for sure. Say less, my G. We gonna turn the fuck up. Oh, I don't know what section you in, but we still turning up.
and if you compare Baker to Bryce right now, man, Bryce balling.
Right, Bryce just a better quarterback. Like right now, Bryce better than Baker. So let me ask you though. So you get an edge to Tampa or Carolina for the quarterback position?
I get Carolina. I mean, right now Baker got hurt, and when since then he don't look the same. So I got to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just real. Like Bryce playing better. We got a better team that's playing together. Yeah, we lost. We lost as a team. We had penalties. If you take them penalties away, we beat New Orleans by at least 10, 15 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I that's how I look at the game. This week, when New Orleans played against Tampa, New Orleans whooped their ass. You know what I'm saying? Baker had, you know what I'm saying, struggle, but we was able to go downfield without arm. You know what I'm saying? They ran screen plays against them folk. I remember that game. Yeah.
You say, hope our defense come alive Sunday. Yeah, they been tell you that. Yeah, you asked me. They took the last 2 weeks off. I mean, we beat the Rams, went on that bye. But I say, Sunday they wouldn't know where to be found in the second half, to be honest. JC told y'all, Evero called the same play the whole time, all the way down on that field, on them drives they walked down and scored on us.
Carolina don't respect New Orleans, huh? See, New Orleans earned a little respect. That's all they did, earned a little respect. Because we don't respect the motherfuckers. I'm just being real. We don't.
Yeah, you can't for the motherfucker to keep smacking your ass, keep biting your ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, I look at it like they just, playing every week specifically for a team. And in which you see with the Saints, they just don't respect them. Even though we lost. I mean, I'm not going I look at this team, they played good. The Saints was on the field for 11 minutes and 1/4. I mean, if we would have got a stop, that means they had the ball for 11 minutes, no points. That's how I look at it. They scored. I mean, field goal or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like we got next week, we playing against the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So the defense going to figure that shit out. They was out there a long time. They was out there a long time.
Yeah, you goddamn right they was. You goddamn right they was, driver.
So
Driver, let me ask you something.
Talk to me.
Did the Saint loss hurt you, brother?
Yeah, it hurted me because it felt like I walked in the ring in the first round, somebody just knocked me out. You know what I'm saying? That's how that felt right now. It felt like a knockout. Because it felt like I went into the ring, didn't respect my opponent, and he knocked my ass out. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you lost your goddamn belt just that fast.
Yeah, they knocked our ass out. I mean, that's just what it was. Full quarter, they ain't do shit all game. One blow. Boom.
Yeah.
You know
That's not what it was, nigga. And we couldn't recover.
We couldn't get up.
Nigga.
That would count.
Hey, nigga, staggered our ass.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a knockout.
Hey, fuck around and got clipped, driver, on some dumb shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It happens, though. I've seen it happen.
That's why I say, we go recover, because I think.
Hey, Chad, I like the way Driver put that just now, and that by using a boxing analogy. You know what I mean? Because it fits. It goes perfect for what happened Sunday. You know what I mean, nigga? Because we were winning all the rounds, Chad. Got to the 12th round. We out there bitch showboating and shit. And a motherfucker that hit us with an overhand right. Bow!
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Conservative. Trying to get through the round.
Out our ass, Chad.
And
then we start running around the ring trying to stay away from him. Motherfucker walked us down and hit us with another one. Bomb! And we went down, Chad. Lost the goddamn fight just like that.
Just
Just like
that.
that. Had the
Yes,
nigga
sir.
bleed. The nigga, we had put the nigga on the canvas twice, 3 times. The fight was won. We had won it on the cards every round. Fuck around, start, blowing kisses at your wife and kids and shit. Nigga don't walk in there and knock the grit out your ass. That's what
you
happened,
say?
though. Hey, Driver, good analogy, though. Go ahead, dog. Talk your shit.
Yes, sir. That's why I think this week, though, I say I got the utmost confidence in the team because, like I say, they played great. We just, like you say, we took the feet off. They caught us slipping at the end, and we come back this week.
That's fucked up, dog. Y'all remember the Pacquiao fight against against Marquez? Against Marquez, Pacquiao dancing, bouncing around. Late in the fight, they slip in, and Marquez caught him. Bomb! Knocked Pacquiao ass clean out.
At the
Pacquiao was
ring.
laying there on his stomach. I said, God damn. That's what happens, though.
Yes, sir.
Knocked the dookie out his ass.
Gotta think about it. We were throwing so many haymakers against the Rams. Came out against New Orleans. It's Jalen Coker after halftime. Another haymaker. We were swinging for the fences. The motherfuckers caught us up. We were throwing them, and they just slipped under caught it at the wrong time.
Again, we got a championship fight this Sunday night. Well,
Yes, sir.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Championship fight for the Ring Magazine belt. The game this weekend for the Ring Magazine, the Intercontinental belt. Yeah, we fighting for the IBC belt this weekend, Check. Shout out Panther Circle. What up, my Jake?
What it do, man? What's up, driver? What up? Yeah.
Talk to me.
Man, shit, man. Ain't nothing to talk about. We didn't did enough talking. Let's get to walking, goddammit.
Yeah, it's plenty to talk about, Panther Circle.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is, man.
Now, we was all confused about what we saw in that last defensive series, the last two. J.C. Horn came out and said they caught us in tempo and they caught us in the same goddamn play call all the way down the field. What you think about that?
Well, I heard what you said. Shit, you the captain of the team. Call something different. Make an adjustment. The same way, look here, the same way we said Bryce should have made that adjustment against the 49ers. With throwing it, he should have ran that bitch in. We can hold him accountable on the defense. He the captain. He should have called something different.
Facts. Mello, what up, boy?
What up, what's going on?
Where you motherfucking been at?
Home. Home with the little baby. Right here.
I hear Lil Daddy say less, man. Hey, Mello, what you see, sir? What have you seen and what do you see for the next 3 weeks of football? Let's go, Mello. I don't care about the baby whining. Let's talk.
Well, I think we need to make some adjustments to this defense. I can't put that last game we just played, I can't put that on the offense. I mean, yeah, they could have done a little more, but I feel like Evero doesn't adjust to his opponent. His defensive scheme is what it is. He comes out in that no matter who the opponent is. I feel like he needs to adjust. Like I feel like we should have been blitzing Tyler Shaw a little more, make him uncomfortable. He was too comfortable. You already see we last in sacks. Not last in sacks, but we at the bottom of the league in sacks. Like you gotta create pressure, make them uncomfortable, make them make quick decisions, and we didn't do that. We let them get comfortable, and they're already at home, so you know you got the crowd behind them. So I don't know, and I feel like with the running back situation, like I said this a while ago, like both of the running backs, they're kind of the same. They're both volume running backs. So for them to look good, they would have to be like the only running backs getting the carries. When they split carries like that, that's how they've been looking. Ever since Chuba came back, Rico hasn't looked the same, and Chuba hasn't been getting his normal carries. So neither one of them is like really looking effective. So I don't know.
That's a fact.
And Bryce played pretty good last game. We just didn't have the ball the whole.
I think they just had a lot of long drives, and it was extended because of stupid penalties by us. It's not really a lot that they was doing. It's just stupid penalties.
Hey Melo, let me ask you this right here. You think we can go into the playoff only putting up 17 points? I heard you say it wasn't the offense fault. Like I said, I'm not gonna blame the loss on Bryce, but we can't beat no fucking team just having 17 points on the board.
That's not true, nigga. That's not true.
Man, I'm just saying. Listen, in
You
the playoff,
can, but you definitely want to put up. You definitely want to put up more points than that. But I'll say this: in the fourth quarter, we got stopped at we got stopped on 3rd and 1 twice in the fourth quarter. One time we went for it and didn't get it, and then the other time we punted it. So I feel like that was pretty much our drives in the fourth quarter. And then we looked pretty good the first half. In the second half, I don't know what happened.
I know what happened. They took the ball out of Bryce's hand.
Oh yeah, we can win. We can win if we got 13 points. But what I'm saying is realistically, when you playing these football games, man, you want to throw up a convincing number, because at the end of the day, the defense. I say this right here. Every time we play the Saints, it seems like a gyro. Yesterday, he didn't do no blitzing. He didn't try to do anything.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask you, hey, Pastor,
we didn't do any of that shit. We didn't see no ransom coming down in the box.
Exactly. And the driver ever, one more quick thing. A driver ever is defense. When it works, it works. But when it doesn't work, it looks bad. That's all I'll say.
That's a fact, that's a fact. Well, let me ask y'all something. Who has the edge in this game at the quarterback position? Carolina or Tampa Bay?
We do, because our quarterback ain't injured.
Well, the nigga he had that ankle taped up. He was looking a little wobbly.
Yeah, but he all right, been he did. That shit been taken up 5 weeks, bro.
He was running. He had 60 damn near 50 yards rushing Sunday.
They
ain't gonna be taken up 5 goddamn weeks.
But he was running a little tender, man. He was running a little tender, look like to me. That's my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get mad with nobody saying that he ain't. But that ain't gonna take up for a reason.
The motherfucker on the other side got a fucked up shoulder.
So
I take the ankle over the shoulder.
That the Carolina Panthers, do y'all believe we got a home field advantage Sunday?
Oh, we for shit show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah,
we definitely do.
Right. You
got
got
that motherfucker got that blue in the building.
Hey, driver, hey, Circle, don't start, nigga. Don't turn me up yet, nigga. Don't turn me up yet, nigga. It's just
we got that motherfucking blue in the building. You know, goddamn well. I told you. Even with the loss, you know, I already jumped out the window, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I'm still falling, goddamn it. I'm still falling. I'm gonna let the parachute at the last second.
Hey, look, we on it, nigga. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back.
Ain't no coming back. Ain't no turning back.
See,
Shit, I said what I said.
When you ask about the advantage, see, this is why I say Carolina got the advantage. They next 2 games is at home, correct? Okay, so the momentum going into the last game of the season is where the next 2 weeks is critical, especially with our offense. So we don't have to win out. We win this game right here, Tampa got to win the next 2 games.
Yeah,
that's regardless. You get what I'm saying?
But we still gotta win, cuz.
No, but if we beat Tampa and beat Seattle, right, in which they got to win out, which is their last 2 games, which is Miami
and us, the
right,
Panthers. That's a fact.
Right. So,
right.
So what I'm saying is that the advantage is more on our side, because we're seeing them at home first. We could get the win. They had a disadvantage because the rest of their games are must wins.
Yeah,
that's if we win. You get what I'm saying? So leading up to the Tampa Bay game, we didn't have 2 games at home. So if they slip up and lose to Miami and we beat them and we beat Seattle, that last game ain't gonna mean nothing, because they gonna sell it out. It's just gonna be we gonna win regardless in the tiebreaker. So that's why I
feel
say
like we both in must-win situations. We both are in must-win.
right. It's a both. I mean, this weekend is a must-win situation, but I'm just basing it on us getting the win Sunday. Like if we get the win, if we lose Sunday, we out the playoffs. That's the point I'm making.
No, we not. We'll have to win out. Same thing you said with Tampa is reversed with Carolina. Depending on, I mean, if we lose Sunday, we not out the playoffs. We just got to beat Seattle and Tampa week 18. And Miami has to beat Tampa.
Right.
Yeah,
Somebody know what I'm saying?
I mean,
we got to count on some help. Right. We counted on help. But I just think, based on you want to keep the pressure on them, especially a team that's, got to keep winning, who done lost 5 out of the last 6 games. That's what I'm saying. They haven't been winning, and you putting pressure on them to win, they gonna bound lose 1. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's too much pressure. It's the NFL.
Well, and that's a fact, fellas. Well, look here, man. I got to get the fuck up out of here, fellas. I got to go, Chad. I appreciate the love, Chad. We've been in this bitch almost 3 hours, Chad. I will be back later on. Shout out everybody in the chat, baby. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Unc. I appreciate you. All right, y'all.
Yeah, man. All big love, fellas. I'll be back.
You don't sound hype enough, nigga.